It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit, 1D, 2E's Troy, or you can slide on over to the website, rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. Make sure when you're there, while you're there, you tell them that BSJ sent you. For my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so, and we will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, it won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. With that being said, joining me on the program today, Brother Rich is not with us. He's on assignment. So we got my man from up north, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. I got to always say, tell the people what you say while we get your intro.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Oh,
little
you know
bit
what?
there.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No. We are 1-2 now. So we did end up on the right side of a match, and now so my coaching career is still on the wrong side, but
Oh, well, at least you got a W.
I got a W. Yes, I got
Man,
a W.
you know
I'm
what
a
I'm
glass
saying?
half full guy. So
Okay, well, nothing wrong with that. Just want to mention to the folks out there watching or tuning in, we are starting at 9 o'clock here. We're going to make some changes. Maybe we're going to go back to 9 o'clock here. Now that we're on Wednesdays, 8 o'clock seems to be a little bit too early. Some of these guys are still in the bed, mind you, in their pajamas and such. So 9 o'clock will be our start time. And as you all know, in this business, it's like the stock market. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. The changes are always in flux, if that makes any doggone sense. Anywho, we'll start the show. Oh, and hopefully, look at me hitting buttons prematurely. Sometime maybe a little after 9 here. Well, it's already 9:02 according to my clock. Maybe quarter after, 20 minutes after, we should have the speaker for I don't know who he's speaking for this week, but TJ and a couple of the fellas at the job going to weigh in. They have a topic that they want to discuss. So we'll try to squeeze them in and get that in. But in the meantime, as I just did, hit the button prematurely, we shall start the show. There's only one item on the menu for today. It was actually last week's item, so to speak, but it's 3-part. I thought I'd just bring it back, obviously, for this Wednesday. It is what he said, ! What he said. And this is the first of 3. As I said, again, it's 3-part. The first up is Deion Sanders, who maybe a week or 2 ago now said that the HBCUs, need to stop being football sharecroppers. What does that mean to you, Double J?
well, it really, I wouldn't even call this ripping a Band-Aid off. I would say it's pulling wax paper
Yeah.
off of an area that hasn't seen the light of day.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's painful.
Yep. So, because this is something that, Deion's been on the, I would say at least publicly, been portrayed sometimes on the wrong side of where, and never from me, but I'm just saying publicly, the media sometimes takes what he's saying and doesn't necessarily agree with it.
Yeah, because they suffer from selective perception.
Sure.
They want you to see it the way they see it. In other words, if you're not coming out of your mouth with how they think, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like to me. But anyway, go ahead.
So, under this circumstance, this time around, and this is why I gave the example that I did, because he's actually pointing out the mismanagement that has taken place by the HBCUs as it pertains to the, again, that's why I utilized the word specifically sharecropping, because they're not getting enough. And again, it's kind of funny to me in some ways, because where we were a mere 2 months ago was, well, who's paying the $1 million? And, we have it. No, we don't. Yes, you do. And now he's pointing to a real problem.
Yeah, because does he have a point though?
Oh, it was 100,000% he does.
Yeah, because he's saying get your money's worth. If you're gonna get beat down, get your money's worth. And he mentioned, and I forget some of the actual figures, but I saw the clip, the video he did in post game or something or another, and he mentioned some of the numbers, or the interview he did. I don't know which one it was, but he mentioned some of the numbers. He mentioned schools like Appalachian State and some of the other so-called small schools that get $1 million at least. Then he mentioned some of the HBCUs, who did Miami play? And they terrible.
So basically, here's the thing. Here's what it's coming down to.
They got to get more than $200,000 or $300,000 or $400,000.
Bingo. And here's why. Everybody who's watched ESPN in the first 3 weeks of the season, win, lose, or draw, they will tell you this small school, insert here, was compensated blank to go play said team. And
Power 5.
Correct. Insert Power 5 school here. Now, in multiple occasions, the reason they're pointing that out is because that non-Power 5 school won and got a check.
Okay, so but the small school got a check. The HBCU school got a check too, though.
That's right. And this is why what Deion's pointing out is that he's asking for, in some ways, and this is why sometimes I think you have
fair compensation.
Well, but it's very challenging, and this is why remember we brought up, why isn't he playing anybody?
Oh, we got a comment rolling in here. Hold on 1 second. My man, shout out to D-Runk. He said Jackson State versus any Power 5 team would be must-see TV. Yeah, I think so too. And it would be definitely would be trending. But here's the deal, though. Do we really think, D-Runk, do you really think that Jackson State could beat Alabama? Now I'm on record for saying
no. You heard how I would approach this. You already heard how you don't have to. You don't.
What do you mean you don't have to do what? You don't have to what?
This is where, again, marketing and branding and all these other things can speak for themselves. So, to a very deep extent, especially with Deion, what he's pointing out first, because we brought up, why isn't he playing any Power 5 school? And it was because, well, technically at the moment, he has the most to lose, because again, he takes 1 L, doesn't matter if it was to Appalachian State or Alabama, either or, they're going to crucify him metaphorically in the media for it. So we were all agreeing that he needs
not
to
in
wait.
Alabama, but maybe a Mizzou or Nebraska. Okay.
He needs to hold off until, again, another year or two, if he keeps getting the same kind of blue chips that he is.
Okay, got you.
But before he does that, even if he felt I can hang with these guys today, which I'm sure he does. Knowing him, I wouldn't put it by him. You got to make the money work first. And so what he's exposing now is, here's where everyone else is. Here's where the HBCUs are. Why is that? Who's been negotiating? Now, remember, he's pointing the finger not at the Power 5 schools this time around. He's asking internally, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, in other words, whoever up to this point has been negotiating on behalf of the HBCUs, they're doing so from the standpoint or from a stance of, we're just glad to be here.
And that shouldn't be the case.
Of course.
Look, hang on. Herm. You know the obviously the legendary program that Grambling has had. Some of the what I would call kind of the coaching tree that still extends
D-Runk
now
say Dion got
outside.
a real point because those HBCU sports facilities could use those checks. Yeah, that's. I was just
Look,
talking to her.
hang on a second. Right, we brought up last week. I talked about my first go around in this stuff. You know how we're supposedly a blue ribbon school, and I'm the one who's always on the board side approving this, and this for faculty. Man,
Yeah.
when I found out I didn't have enough jerseys for all the kids, and then they were talking about a GoFundMe, and I'm like, whoa, what? This feels like what they're dealing with. Like, wait, what happened to the academic prowess? And we're this good, and yet I feel like District 5 out of Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Why is the jersey purple and we're red?
Yeah, well, yeah. Somebody being a cheapskate.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, what it looks like to me is up until this point, whoever has been negotiating on behalf of the HBCUs has not had or shared the same ideology or mindset as a Deion Sanders. Like you all have been cool with whatever it is that you get. No, you shouldn't be. You understand? Absolutely not. You shouldn't be. And Deion is, to me, he's right. Yeah, D-Runk said Mighty Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, and Deion is right for pointing that out, man. But he's been a spokesperson, not just for Jackson State, but again for the HBCUs in their entirety. And I'm glad that somebody's saying something because it's been going on like this for far too long. I mean, my goodness. And then don't forget now, once upon a time, I don't know how far back you want to go, but the HBCUs were the place to grab top tier talent.
Right.
Okay. Don't get it twisted now. There was once upon a time that the Alabamas and the Tennessees, they were obviously what they were and formidable, but whatnot. But they didn't become, the mainstays or the household names Bear Bryant. Yeah, we all know who Bear Bryant was. And we all know what Peyton and all of them did. But by that time, it was a lot of folks of a certain shade up in the college ranks, the big college ranks, if you would. But once upon a time, though, I'm trying to tell you, until that swarm came in, man, please. The Carlos Bundridges and the I forget the one guy that played at Oklahoma. Oh, I can't think of his name. Doggone it. Here we go again. Already, not even 12 minutes into the show.
Are you talking about like the Boz?
No. I'm talking about. I think Garrett, that played running back for the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 4. I think he went to HBCU.
Oh, you went way back there.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Back then, the Marion Motleys and guys of that nature. So, yeah, I'm with Deion. Like he said, get your money's worth. Or you're gonna get beat down. Up next is Adam Silver.
Got one more.
Oh, what more? What you got? Oh, got one more comment here. My bad. I didn't see it there. I'm glad you eyes on.
Hold on. Just hit 61 too while we're breaking news there. He tied Roger Maris. So live on air.
Oh, wow. So they actually decided to pitch to him, huh? I haven't heard it, but it wouldn't be surprised if Deion has spent his own money upgrading JSS football team. So he's invested unlike any other HBC people may be. Yeah. No. I think if you know what, D-Rump, don't quote me, or if you want to, you can misquote me. Take your pick. But I do recall, if I'm not mistaken, seeing something somewhere or reading something where he has come out of pocket. Not is as in continually, but he has come out of pocket. Matter of fact, he oh shucks. I forget the other HBCU school. Helped them build their football.
I was
field.
Gonna say, not his. Just because he's invested as a coach this time around, that's not his first, 501c3. Yeah, he's made it
into the whole deal.
Yeah.
So again, shout out to Deion. I like what he's doing down there, not just for Jackson State, but for HBCUs. And of course, I would love to see them on primetime TV playing Missouri or Nebraska. It don't matter. Appalachian State, it don't matter.
Here's my thing.
Marshall.
I want to see, and I believe the rest of the world does too, throw them in the Superdome, throw them in
well, they already play down there in the Bayou Classic. Is that what you're getting ready? Is that what you're getting?
No. I'm not talking about a Bayou Classic. I want a
Okay.
different classic. I want one of those early kickoffs that we see, LSU play Oregon or
Oh,
Georgia
okay.
play
Okay.
whomever.
Okay.
It's time to, really make a weekend out of it. If you want to have 2 games, a 3:00 and a 7:30, then, doggone it, do it. And that way, you can split that prize pool up. And this is his point too, because he's pointing out the sacrifices that the kids are making. Right? This is something we've talked about. We've talked about this for years. So what's also happening here is, of that sum, whatever that figure is, again, I'll give one of the examples was 1.2 million for a different school, but of that, how it gets divvied up internally has not also been fair. He's also calling for it to go. I don't know if he said, I may be paraphrasing, but at the very least, the overwhelming majority going to the football program. Because
and
that's the shameful part in it to me.
Yeah,
not only are you under, lowballing your own team and your own product, but then you're not even splitting the pie equally in turn. That's disgraceful to me. I can't. That is a form of greed, in my opinion. I don't live that way. I don't like it.
I was just getting ready to go there. Somebody's putting more in their pocket. Sounds like
to
me.
Yeah. I don't like it.
At the time I wrote this, Adam Silver and former Suns owner, or not former, he's still the owner, but he's being, from my understanding, last check, he's being forced, so to speak, to sell the team, or he must sell the team, or something to that effect. But at the time I wrote this, I actually wanted to mention what Adam Silver said on how he kind of dealt with the Sarver situation. What are you? Oh my gosh, you drinking gasoline? Gee, your knees, man. Not on camera.
No. This is the Lot G juice out of Ypsilanti. Phenomenal.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I bet it is. He said, "I don't have a right to take the Suns away from owner Robert Sarver." And now, again, at the time, Sarver had received a $2 million fine and a 1-year suspension in the wake of an ESPN story detailing allegations of racism and misogyny in 17 years as an owner. So, if you would, can you update us, Double J, on what has taken place, or what's going on with Suns and Sarver?
Well, what was very strange about his comments is he was full of crap, which isn't a surprise. He tried to play. You never look, ladies and gentlemen. If there's one thing I can tell you that is in a different way that our host has said it, which is take a stand. Pick a side. Just don't pick no side. You have to do something.
Double J drinking out of storage container. Yeah.
Hey, that's how they package it.
Right. That's how they package it. Yeah, right. Yeah, at the distilleries, I'm sure. What did I say? What do you mean? What I said? What have I said?
No. You're something along the lines of don't waver something. About picking.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
See?
If you're gonna stand. If you're gonna sit, but do not waver.
There you go.
Yeah, that's my line. Yeah.
All right. So
we all know.
After I butchered that,
we all. Yeah. I mean, my God, didn't we all know the NBA is full of like the NFL. They plastered those things. Oh, shout out to Miss Alba weighing in. He's drinking some delicious lemonade. Don't knock it, Sir J. Yeah, all right. Wink, wink. Yeah, Sir Lemonade.
Yeah, that might be my new name.
Yeah, Sir Lemonade. I bet you it is some good lemonade over there. Hard seltzer, maybe.
Right on cue.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, well, now at this juncture.
I can see you just Google AC Hampton.
AC Hampton, all right, bet.
Yeah. Now at this juncture of the show, we will take a left turn and we'll get back to our last portion of the 3-part what he said. And we definitely got to touch on the Brett Favre whole ordeal in this fraud case, because he had a whole lot to say about a lot of other folks who played his position. And, now that he's in a situation, I don't hear the same type of backlash, to put it mildly. But anyway, we welcome.
You know why that is.
Well, what's already understood need not be explained, but we will come up with some details. You see what Double J over there drinking? Fresh lemonade.
Okay, Double J, can you play my intro? Cause somebody still don't got no respect for me, man.
What intro? You mean that one? What intro do you want? What intro do you want? Tell me which one you want. What you want?
Okay, there we go.
That's a whole lot better. But anyway, we're gonna take a left turn. I didn't say turn your head to the left. Oh my gosh. What this guy doing here? As I mentioned earlier at the start of the top of the hour or top of the program, when TJ came on the show, he had a topic that he and some of my fellow coworkers wanted to discuss, and that well, it looks like it's already in the title here: "Freak over KG." I don't know if you should have said that like that. You might want to gather yourself. What is it that you wanted to discuss, man?
No, we were debating.
First, breaking news: the artist formerly known as Coolio has passed away at age 59.
Oh wow, man!
Wow.
Condolences to him and his family, man. Boy,
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you gonna say here, Mr. TJ?
Yeah, that just threw me off. But yeah, condolences. We were debating rather loudly yesterday at work. The top 5. Well, it was 2 things. One, which we can go back and forth on to another date, or if y'all want to today. We were discussing the best transition player / fast break players of all time. And then I asked them, and then they put Jordan 1. I said, man, ain't no way he over LeBron, bro. But anyway, so that was one debate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know where you gonna go with it. But anyway, you probably go.
I'm not gonna even say. You
Mike. Probably go Magic, and I had him number 2. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Coolio. Yeah, D-Runk. We said the same thing. Yup. R.I.P.
And then we got into a discussion about the best power forwards all time. And
okay, we'll start with that one first. Because if you want the best power forwards of all time,
the top 5, it ain't gotta be in the order, but I got mine in order. But go ahead.
I don't know, man. First of all, when you say all time, but how can we get a certain point? How far back do we have to go? To the 50s?
You can go how far you want to go.
The 60s?
I won't be going that far.
Of course. D-Runk said KG versus Giannis is a very complicated debate.
Like people don't know that, D-Runk. Like, it's very complicated. But I love KG, but I chose Greek Freak over him.
Okay, but hold on. Edge. But hold on.
But couldn't you throw Anthony Davis into that conversation?
Well, yeah,
because remember, he intentionally says he's 6'10" to remain a power forward.
Yeah, but here's the deal, though. Okay, but before, just to say, to me, is that ambiguous to say this versus that? What are you basing it on?
So we're not comparing them as if they played 1-on-1. We're comparing their impact and what they did during their era. That's how we got. Okay.
Well, then I'm throwing. Me personally, I'm throwing Z-Bo in the mix.
You can.
Yeah, I'm definitely Zach Randolph.
Z-Bo.
Top 5 all time. He can do what he want to do. It's his list. But
Zach Randolph? Are you serious? See, listen. That's why I asked, what are we basing it on? Because
he loves Z-Bo though.
But you know why I love. Okay, but you know why I love Z-Bo?
That grind.
No, because of his footwork. His footwork was impeccable. See, that's why I asked, what are we basing it on? Because
he was a dog on the inside. There's no way. There's no debating that.
Okay, then I would
Barbershop J.
No, listen. See, I don't. That's why I said all the time, every time. We got a couple comments I'm gonna get to here in a second. That's why every time we do this and we go down this road, I have to always preface it by saying I don't like top 5 lists. That's why. And again, how far back are we going? Because I've seen too many the sample size I have with seeing the power forwards, it's nowhere in the world I'd be all day. It's not even the debate. I'd be all day just trying to pick 5 because I've seen too many.
Since you've seen all these different errors, all you had to do is break an error down and say, who was that best of that error that I've seen? Who was the best of this error that I've seen?
D-Runk said Anthony Davis no way a top. D-Runk said Anthony Davis is no way a top power forward of all time.
No way.
He said Giannis has more impact than KG.
He does. And I got a lot of footage over the last 5 years to prove that.
Yeah, okay, but from a skill standpoint, KG was more fundamentally sound.
But you would, oh man. Well, we're saying top 5. Gosh, I mean,
see when you say,
but hang on, it's the caveat that TJ threw in.
Because I did that for a reason. Because
I know you,
Top J, and if you could break it down like that, he should be able to give us his top 5.
I don't have a top. That's what I'm saying. I don't do a top 5.
Like,
when I gave you the way I broke it down to you, it should help you with your decision, though.
Okay, well then you got to break it down for me again. I'm a little slow today.
Double J, you understood, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. That's why, like, I struggle with guys like, you know, a Sean Kemp as an example, Dennis Rodman. You know, people that like are generational talents that had their specific uniqueness
wasn't scoring.
Yeah, it may have not been just points, you know, because the easy answer you could, you know, right away say, okay, well, Tim Duncan, right?
Yep,
I'm getting feedback over there, TJ. There might be a phone. Dirk, Duncan, Barkley, Giannis, Karl Malone. He said, according to TJ criteria, that's my top 5. Okay, but here's the deal, though. Let me just go through the list right quick. I looked it up right quick, and here's why I'm saying it's difficult for me to pick 5. According to NBA.com, they list basketball top power forwards of all time: Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Barkley, Karl Malone, Kevin McHale, who I would have mentioned, Elvin Hayes, Bob Pettit, Dennis Rodman, Anthony Davis, Chris Webber, Paul Gasol, Dolph Schayes, Dave DeBusschere, Chris Bosh, Jerry Lucas, Sean Kemp, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rasheed Wallace, who I would have threw in there, Blake Griffin, Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire, Antoine Jameson, Elton Brand, Tom Chambers, Horace Grant, Buck Williams, Kevin Love, maybe not, Carlos Boozer, and Lamar Odom, Derek Coleman, Jermaine O'Neal, Zach Randolph, Rudy Tomjanovich, Josh Smith, Otis Thorpe, Serge Ibaka, David West, Maurice Lucas, Larry Nance, Connie Hawkins, Anthony Mason, Terry Cummings, Kenyon Martin, Kevin Willis, Kristaps Porzingis, maybe not, Antoine Walker, Paul Silas, Al Jefferson, Cliff Robinson, Bob McAdoo. Okay, so unmute your mic. Yeah, what you say?
Did you say Giannis?
You said him early.
Yeah, Giannis. No, they don't even have Giannis listed as a power forward.
He's not on there.
But what about somebody like, okay, this is where it gets tough because that caveat, like you could even point to Draymond Green in this because of his passing ability. Like
okay, but did you see what you see what you're doing there? Once again, what you just did was what I just said 7 minutes ago. Based on what exactly? Because you're using a particular skill set.
Caveat. No. He's saying almost.
Based on their error. I broke it down.
TJ, say it one more time.
Yeah, say it 5 more times.
Listen. I said, give me your top 5 power forwards, right? And you said you were basically. I know how you think. So I said, based on their error, if you say Charles Barkley, all right, who was in that era with him? Is he the best of that era? That time when he was his best, was he the best? No. Okay? No, I'm just saying.
I'm listening.
Tim Duncan, at his best, was he the best? Okay? KG, when he was at his best, who was it in there with him? Because you got Tim Duncan in there with him.
Okay, D-Rock bringing up a good point here. He's saying any player who took their team to the finals as the best player on that team has to be in the discussion for top 5. Now
of course.
Okay. So see, but you see what he just did though? He narrowed it down. He gave me
just drew a line in the sand.
He gave me a criterion. He just gave me a criterion.
criteria.
Okay, you said on that based on that era. I don't know everybody. What era? Were you talking about the 2000s, the
Well,
90s?
You said the 60s, the 50s. So you doing that? I don't go that far. Me personally, I'm a base it off.
Okay, based off the list I just read then. Okay, forget what I said. Based off what you said of all time. Based off the list I just read, how do you narrow that list down to 5? I'll give you 10.
Well, and this is why
okay,
I think where he's going with it is we have to, from our own unique vantage point, say this is what we define as the most unique or transcendent players within that position of across those eras. So again, we could point to Rodman as clearly being the most agile power forward we've probably ever seen. And then we could point to Duncan, whose scoring ability was, again, as it sounds, very fundamental. You could
but you're being specific as to what those guys are doing.
That's correct. And
Okay.
that's why you could still impact. There you go.
What Rodman did was rebound, defense, all the hustle plays. So that impacted a lot, 2 teams, and he got championships on both of them. How important was he at that time? How much does that impact results in him being, in your mind, top 5, no doubt, in your mind?
Yeah,
Tim Duncan was a defensive player and an offensive fundamental. Does everything the coach says.
Yeah, Tim Duncan would definitely be in my top 5.
Okay.
Charles Barkley would be in my top 5 if I had to do it.
Really?
There we go. So,
but here's what I'm trying to say to you. When you ask me, when you talk about power forwards that I've seen, I'm going back to my original statement. When I look at this list, especially, I see Tim Duncan, Garnett. I'm just going to list the guy. I'm just going to list the guys who could be eligible for a top 5, and I guarantee you, it's more than 5.
Of course, it is.
Tim Duncan, Garnett,
famous, right?
Nowitzki, Barkley, Kevin McHale, Elvin Hayes, especially Dennis Rodman. You could Chris Webber.
Chris Webber ain't making my top 5.
Sean Kemp. Some people might throw Amari Stoudemire on there.
I don't get Chris Webber over Amari Stoudemire, bro.
What?
Derek Coleman.
His career short as ever, bro.
Derek Coleman
was a good player. Yeah.
Zach Randolph.
Very good player.
Otis Thorpe. Serge Ibaka.
Nah, he don't make top 5.
Mm-mm.
Very good defensive player in his prime.
Larry Nance.
Great. Top 25, certainly. Some could argue top 10.
Connie Hawkins.
10, 15 range.
Passing ability. Connie Hawkins could be in the top 5 based off of that. I mean, we would have to look at
Terry Cummings.
Numbers. Oh, this is why these lists drive me. I'm too analytical.
Al Jefferson. Bob McAdoo.
Was phenomenal.
Did I say Maurice Lucas?
No.
David West.
I'm gonna fall out.
See what I'm saying? So to try to do top 5, it's
hang on. Let's hear TJ's and let's hear the
hold
why.
on. Let me read a couple more of these comments. To me, you got to be able to carry a game. D-Runk say, okay. I can't say Robin because you can't drop him on a trash team and expect them to make the playoffs. Same with Draymond. That's a good point. Chris Webber is tricky because I'm tempted to say he was better than Sean Kemp.
Hold on, what did he say about that last one?
He said Chris Webber is tricky because I'm tempted to say he was better than Sean Kemp. But see, see, which Webber you looking at? The Warriors or the
Sacramento
the Sacramento Kings, and then Sean Kemp.
Like, with Webber, I don't listen, man. He definitely was a great player, but I don't, man.
Okay, so then what's your top 5 then?
Yes, this is what I want to hear this.
So I got Tim Duncan.
Hold on,
is this 5 or is this 1?
He's number 1.
Oh, okay.
He would be 6, and that's because he would be 6-0 if it wasn't for Ray Allen.
Okay.
All right.
Tim
in
Duncan.
the finals. All right. So I got him number 1. Then
Oh, so he get credit for winning he get credit for winning in the finals. Unbelievable. Go ahead. Come on, man. This is unbelievable.
Oh,
Come on.
man.
Go ahead.
But he was the main reason for that for that 5-0. So that has to have some type of merit.
Okay, got you. All right, go ahead. Keep going.
He was the man leading that charge of that dynasty. That's a dynasty. You know that, right?
Okay, got you.
So dynasties don't mean nothing.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying. Okay, I got you. Keep going.
Throws Rasheed Wallace out of the situation. Then
Man, Rasheed can chill. Y'all can chill with him.
I told
okay.
you.
Okay,
I ain't about to, I'm not about to go back and forth with y'all about him no more.
Okay,
I'm not.
got you.
No debating with me.
Man, Rasheed Wallace on that Portland squad was a dog, man. What is you talking about, man? Don't even think about.
Wasn't Randolph
Rasheed
on the
Wallace.
same roster with him?
And guess what? She was a dog. Zach hadn't established himself like that yet.
Oh.
A lot of people didn't even know Zach Randolph. Listen, you had
coming out of Michigan State. Are you crazy?
Hold on, but you had to put it in the form of a question. A lot of people didn't even know Zach Randolph was on that team, but a lot of people know Zach Randolph from that. But when he was with the Grizzlies, the Grindhouse. Come on, they didn't even know Zach Randolph was on that team, but you knew Rasheed Wallace was. Yeah.
All right,
Lord. The Jailblazers. Yeah, absolutely. Oh boy. Go ahead. What? Go ahead, Duncan.
So I got Tim Duncan. Then I have this gonna throw y'all off, but I don't care. What I see from this guy every year is amazing on both sides of the ball. I got Greek Freak number 2, and I don't care if they call him a center. I got KG number 3. I got this is tricky because I want to put Dirk, but I want to put Barkley 4. But I'm gonna put Dirk 4 and Barkley 5. That's my top 5. I'm sticking to it. I don't care what y'all got to say about it.
My problem with this is something you pointed out.
People are winners, but Barkley, but he did get to the big stage and do his thing also.
So you are on record at one point in time pointing out that Boston team and how they went about winning, and the contrast in
because I got a problem. I got a problem with about 25 people on his top 5 list. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Double J.
My issue with it, because here's the thing. Duncan, you could say the first one with Robinson, he was carried a little bit, but every single one after that, absolutely.
You can't. No, not really. Because if you look at the Spurs with David Robinson, they were continual playoff contenders, but they didn't win.
Avery Johnson
until they got Tim Duncan. They didn't win until they got Tim Duncan.
Negro,
they couldn't win. They couldn't win it with Robinson.
They weren't gonna win, but Double J, they're not gonna win a championship without Tim Duncan. I don't care what the Admiral was doing.
So that's kind of the point that I'm driving at here. You throw KG into that list, and he was absolutely dynamic. That 04 team, 03 team with Sprewell was.
Is that the team that got cheated? Or no, that's Sacramento.
No, that was Sacramento 02. Should have done more. That's one of those woulda, coulda, shouldas. But because of that, he never got out of the Western Conference Finals with Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, man.
So if you're carrying a team, to your point, he doesn't really qualify because he had Ray Allen and he had Paul Pierce.
Hold on.
He had Rajon Rondo. He had a lot of extra help. And he was no different. We could throw Chris Bosh into this equation. And it's someone that I've considered because he was dynamic in Toronto. And he was doing it entirely by himself.
Okay, but hold on. We got another comment to get to.
By KG as an overall player.
Whoa. Don't hold.
It's a big fall off with that defense when you talk about them too.
Hold on, but wait. So you saying as overall player?
Yeah, overall.
So then how come Elvin Hayes ain't on? Listen, Elvin Hayes, and this is NBA.com now. Elvin Hayes is a talented forward, and dare we say the best power forward to play basketball. Elvin Hayes won the scoring title in his rookie season when he averaged 28.4 points per game for the 68-69 season and finished 6th in the league with 17.1 rebounds a game. How you don't throw Elvin Hayes in the mix?
Well, in my top 5, and no jokes allowed right here. So I'm just gonna tell you, I haven't seen Elvin Hayes play. I ain't
All right,
seen
but see,
footage.
that's what.
I
But
haven't
then,
seen
that's
no
okay.
footage.
There's
My
nothing
top
wrong with
five,
that.
though.
okay,
It's
there's
my
nothing
top
wrong with
five.
that. Okay, but listen, but then you can't keep saying all time.
I
You
just
can't keep
told
saying
you,
all
but
time.
I gave you a caveat where I said based off what you seen in the eras that you watch. So my
Okay.
eras that I watched, 90s and the 2000s and to now,
Okay.
that's what I seen.
Then
Yours, your list is gonna be definitely different than mine because you just seen from the 60s, 70s,
okay.
80s.
Okay, yeah, clean it up. If you had to choose one, was Duncan overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
I
Underrated.
say underrated.
Chris Bosh with the dreads was unstoppable.
Thank you. That I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Listen, Bosh is in my top 10. If I gotta go down the list, he in the top 10. He might be 7, 8 for my list. Now,
But
so Double J, let me see.
But
which
Ben
one-
Wallace,
Huh?
are we going to consider him just a center, or like because even Larry Bird, many consider him a small forward, but he could have been. He was a power forward as well. I mean, obviously Kevin McHale naturally comes to mind first, especially from a defensive standpoint. This is where it gets very difficult for me because you're pointing at defense. You're talking about carrying a team. And I'm trying to base my responses off of your criteria. But there's players that, as Barbershop pointed out, that did exactly that, but they don't have, so they wouldn't get the same points because of the fact that their teams as a whole weren't as successful, even though they were, totally.
That's what I'm saying. From an overall, just from a overall player standpoint, man, ain't no way in the world Kevin McHale ain't on no top 5.
Essentially the same rationale that
ain't
we
no way
use
in the
as
world
to why
Kevin
LeBron's
McHale ain't no
not.
top 5 list.
Well, let me hear your top 5 list.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go for it. Okay. This is all about your preference.
My top 5.
I told you. Go ahead, D-Runk. I want to see it.
Is Zach Randolph, Larry Nance.
I respect that.
Al Jefferson.
I can't respect that one, but go ahead, man.
I know you can't. Tim Duncan. And Dirk Nowitzki.
All right, I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. The only one I can't shimmy with is that Al Jefferson one. But he was a good player, but I don't know about him being in that your top 5. But all right. But you left Larry. You left who you told me I can't leave off.
Man, see, I don't see how you do it. You'll be all day trying to. Hold on, D-Runk weighing in again. He say, y'all got me tempted to compare KG numbers in Minnesota to Bosh numbers in Toronto because they had similar career paths. Woo, that man over there doing some research.
I am trying to tell
that
you.
Man over there is doing research.
But listen,
when Bosh was single-handedly taking Toronto into the playoffs, and I recall into the second round at least, in a stacked East in the early 2000s, it was nothing short of just brilliance, of just watching one guy's, single-handedly, like it was Kobe-esque in terms of effort.
Okay, look, this is from lineups.com. This is writer, I think Jeff McDaniel writes for like ESPN and NBA. He writes for NBA.com and all that kind of stuff. He did a list, the top 50 power forwards of all time. And
don't go all the way down. Just give us the top 10. That's a long list, man.
Nah. You sure you just want the top 10?
Yeah,
like what would have happened if Bosh didn't
have
have blood clots? I'm just gonna throw that more so to D-Runk.
If who didn't, what happened?
If Bosh, his career got cut short.
Yeah, because of the blood clots. Yeah, but listen. Oh, you sure you want just the top 10?
Give me 15. Give me 15. Don't go too far.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna give them to you in order. We got a couple more comments we're gonna get to. Hold on, in order. He got Tim Duncan 1, Karl Malone 2, Garnett 3, Nowitzki 4, Elvin Hayes 5, Kevin McHale 6, Barkley at 7, Rodman at 8, Bob Pettit at 9, Vern Mickelson at 10, Anthony Davis at 11, Chris Webber at 12, Draymond at 13, Chris Bosh at 14, and Tom Janovich at 15. Let me give you through 20. He got Horace Grant at 16, LaMarcus Aldridge at 17, Blake Griffin at 18, Kevin Love at 19, Chambers at 20, Kemp at 21, Amari Stoudemire at 22, and he got Giannis at 23.
How he got Blake? Hold on, bro. How he got Blake over Stoudemire? Hold on, man. How he got Blake over Stoudemire and over Chris? I mean, is that Chris Bosh? No, who I'm thinking about? He just say that.
Okay, but let me
20 again, man.
He got Horace Grant at 16, LaMarcus Aldridge at 17, Blake Griffin at 18, Kevin Love at 19, and Tom Chambers
how
at 20.
How he got Blake over Kevin
over
Love,
Tom
bro?
Chambers?
But listen, let me tell you what he ranking them on based off points a game and field goal percentage.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
right.
okay.
No, I'll back off then. That's fine.
That's what he ranking them on.
No,
Tim Duncan, he got Tim Duncan 19 average and 50.6 field goal percentage. Let's see where Giannis field goal percentage is. Giannis at 23. Giannis got he averaged 52.5 field goal percentage. Yeah. Well, then he wrote a little bio on each one. He said, this is what he said about Garnett. He said, Garnett is widely recognized as one of the best two-way players in NBA history. Before his success with the Celtics, KG was one of the best players in the NBA in the Minnesota Timberwolves uniform. He won an MVP award with Minnesota and will go on to make 15 All-Star appearances, 9 All-NBA selections, and 12 All-Defensive teams in his career. Man.
Come on, Bosh. How many Bosh get? Come on,
He is also one of 3 players on my list to win a Defensive Player of the Year award and won a championship with the Celtics during the latter stages of his career. In addition to a terrific NBA resume, Garnett also ranks among the best in several all-time categories. He ranks 18th in career scoring and 9th in total rebounds.
Come on, bro. What Bosh ranking on that, bro?
He wrote a little story. He wrote a little short something. Who you want to hear about next? Who you say? Who? Bosh.
Bosh. Yeah.
Before joining LeBron James and Dwayne Wade on the Miami Heat, Bosh was one of the top players at his position for the Toronto Raptors. The 11-time All-Star, 19.5 points and 8.5 rebounds in his career, in addition to 2 championships with Miami. His selflessness may have resulted in lesser individual stats. However, Bosh's selflessness allowed him to compete for championships at the end of his career while still being an All-Star caliber player. Who else y'all want to hear about?
Does he have Draymond on there? Is Draymond anywhere on that list?
Yeah.
Well, you want to hear what he had to say about Giannis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Greek Freak's rise to stardom is one of the most impressive stories in the NBA. He drafted in the latter half of the first round and has made tremendous strides in every season of his career. I can agree with that. Remember, when we talked about this before, I mentioned about his game progressing. Hold on, let's get to some of these comments here. Hold up. Hold on, that's D-Runk. Hold on. What he's saying here? He said, accolades, Kevin Garnett blows Bosh out of the water. Yeah, that's before I read this. He said this. I didn't even get to. He already had these comments up. Bosh has no NBA first teams or defensive teams. Meanwhile, KG has a boatload.
That's what I'm saying.
Kevin Garnett averages 17 rebounds a game. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. 2 assists a game for Bosh. He said Chris Bosh's best year in Toronto, 2009, he averaged 24, 10, 2.5 on 51% shooting. Yeah, okay. So what he said about Freak, he said Giannis has one MVP award, 4 All-Star appearances, 3 All-NBA selections, and 2 defensive teams appearances to his name. In his short NBA career, he's already surpassed many of those at his position and could finish among the top 5 when his career is all said and done.
You see what I'm saying? I already got him in there, bro.
Okay, well, this dude saying he ain't there yet.
That's cool too.
He ain't there yet. Who else you want to hear about?
He know he there. He know he gonna be there.
I want to see what he said about Draymond Green.
Okay, hold on.
And why he at 14? Because that's terrible.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna read what he said about Rasheed Wallace right quick.
Oh my
Wallace,
God.
Wallace is one of the more underrated big men. Hey man, hey, we don't do that here. I'm a Rasheed Wallace.
Do it. I do
Yeah,
it.
okay, well, you don't need to do it no more.
I'm gonna do it every day.
Matter of fact, you need to raise your hand. Don't do it no more, or you're done.
New talk of the town.
Wallace was one of the more underrated big men at his position during his time in the NBA. Many fans remember Wallace's on-court antics more than his play. That was his problem. His on-court.
I'm so tired of that crap.
Me too.
But it's the truth.
Me too.
It's the truth.
Stop it,
No, that you know what? At the end of the day, they're treating him like T.O., and that's garbage.
As Wallace racked up more than 300 technical fouls throughout 300. Who else got anywhere near that?
He's an idiot.
Like nobody close.
He's an idiot.
Okay. Yeah, more than 300
I
technical
think this
fouls
is how
throughout his career.
Donaghy got away with this crap because
he had an NBA record 41 during the 2001 season. Despite the number of technical fouls he picked up, Wallace was a terrific player and made the All-Star game 4 times while winning the NBA championship with the Detroit Pistons in 03. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
I would have traded his butt, bro.
I'm gonna read y'all what he said about Zach Randolph.
Like
Randolph began his career in Portland in 01. By year 3, he was already a 20-point, 10-rebound per night player and would achieve that feat 6 more times in his career. After bouncing around the league for a few seasons, Randolph found a home with the Memphis Grizzlies and began the grit and grind area. He was a 2-time All-Star and 1-time All-NBA team selection with Memphis and would help the team make numerous playoff appearances. Absolutely.
I respect him.
Oh, let me read what he said about Larry Nance. One of the best high flyers that the game has ever seen. Larry Nance made 3 All-Star appearances in all defensive teams in his 14 NBA seasons. Nance recorded 12 seasons of double-digit points and 7 rebounds a game. Yeah, I'm putting Larry Nance on there. Now, who'd you say? Who'd you say? Draymond Green?
Yeah. They got him ranked 14th, man.
They got who ranked 14?
Draymond.
Oh, my bad. Let me go back to the top. Hold on.
All time at power forward.
No, they got him at 13. They got Bosh at 14. This dude. He said,
wow.
Draymond Green lacks an individual stats.
They got him ranked higher than Chris Bosh.
You gonna let me read it or not?
No, I don't even want to read it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
What Draymond Green lacks in individual stats compared to other players on the list, he makes up for with his resume and championship resume. Green has been one of the most essential pieces for the Golden State Warriors, especially in the last 5 to 7 years. He's a 3-time champion and All-Star, won Defensive Player of the Year in 2016, and his impact on winning towards the Warriors franchise may be only second to Steph Curry. Okay.
I could concur that.
Put him ahead of Clay. Wow.
Kevin Garnett, best year in Minnesota, 2003, averaged 24, 13, and 5. Yeah. Okay. Who else y'all want me to read? Anthony Davis? No.
No, I don't want to hear nothing about the glass maker.
What about Dennis Rodman?
All right. Well, he the best rebounder at that position.
I mean, arguably the best defensive player in the game's history. Not only did Rodman win 5 titles with the Chicago Bulls, obviously, but he made 8 all-defensive teams and won Defensive Player of the Year twice. Many consider him the best rebounder ever at 6'7". Led the NBA in rebounding 7 times. He is also first in all-time offensive rebounding percentage and second in all-time defensive rebounding percentage. Ain't no way in the world he ain't on the top 5 list.
I'm trying
ain't no way.
Why?
What you mean? What you mean?
Hold on, he got to be on the list because he led and rebounded.
He got to be on the list because he listen. You know what that equals? Extra possessions.
Yes.
That's extra possessions for you.
You know what points equal? Winning.
Yeah, but if you don't get the extra possessions,
you don't get over a score.
Oh wow.
What?
Okay, then.
And an offensive rebounder, no less. We're not talking about lazy Andre Drummond.
Okay, so then hold on. Let me read what he said about Kevin McHale then, and I'm gonna read what he said about Evan Hayes.
Oh, wow.
Another
These are
Celtic great on my all-time list. Mikal was a highly skilled big man who progressed from sixth man to starter to NBA star. He averaged just under 18 points and 7.5 rebounds in his career and made 7 All-Star selections, 6 all-defensive teams, and 3 championships with Boston. So that ain't top 5?
Not on my list.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Elvin Hayes, maybe one of the more underrated players in NBA history. He's one of the few players to rank inside the top 25 in career points, rebounds, and blocks while averaging 21 and 12 in his career. Hayes made 12 All-Star selections and also won an NBA championship with the Bullets during the 77 season.
Yeah, he was a bad
His impressive scoring ability helped Hayes finish 10th all-time in career points and was the scoring champion during the 68-69 season. Now, how come he ain't on the top 5 list?
And you said the 68-69 season, and it wasn't.
But you said scoring. You said scoring.
69.
You said scoring. He finished 10th all-time in career points.
Right.
Okay, listen.
And was the scoring champion.
Hey, at the time he finished 10th. Yeah,
No. He should be on the top 5. You said scoring. You ain't picking no rebounder over no scorer. You said Wes Unseld was better at 6'7" power forward than Rodman or Draymond. Absolutely.
Oh, no. What?
Absolutely, he was. Absolutely, Wes.
Not rebounding the ball.
He wasn't better. He wasn't better than Rodman in rebounding.
Yeah, Robin averaged 16 rebounds per game for a career, so ain't nobody topping that.
Well, he got Tim Duncan number 1.
Who top 5? I don't care who top 5 on this man list because this dude delusional. He got Draymond like 13, bro.
Okay, so wait. So here, let me read what he said about Barkley.
Okay.
He said he maybe one of the greatest undersized big men of all time. He's only one of 4 players to tally at least 20,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 4,000 career assists. In addition to his personality and fiery on-court attitude, Barkley was as good of a player as advertised. He dominated opponents while making 11 All-Star and All-NBA teams and even won an MVP award during the 92-93 season. So based on what he's saying right here with what Barkley, you still saying Elvin Hayes don't deserve it, huh?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to take Barkley out and put Karl Malone. I forget all about.
Well, you're talking about an assist guy now. Like, his assists, Malone's assists were underrated. Obviously, he can play defensively. Now, you knocked him defensively. We knocked that whole Utah team.
I played Wes Unseld on 2K. He get busy. I know he does.
Yes,
yeah, my son be playing with them. Do y'all want to hear about Vern Mickelson?
No, yes. I don't know who.
Yeah, the Lakers. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he started for the Minneapolis Lakers and went on to win 4 titles in his career. He was also a 6-time All-Star and made the All-ABA team 4 times. He averaged just below a double-double in his career and was only one of 6 players. He was only one of 6 players to eclipse the 10,000 career point marks at the time he retired from basketball. You up here talking about scoring? All these dudes is outscoring everybody else you mentioned. They outscored everybody you mentioned, but they ain't on the top 5 list because you ain't seen them. That's what I'm talking about. This is the selective perception of bias I be talking about.
List. Them guys wouldn't even make the NBA today, bro.
Okay, 13, got you. 14, yeah, got you.
If Ron Artest had a ring, could he enter the chat?
He got a ring.
Well, that's right, he does. Okay, so why isn't he defensively? He was as equally as locked down as Rodman in his heyday.
So what? Why he got? You saying he got to be top 5?
No, I can't. Yeah,
and he is small. He is small forward.
Yeah, well, they've used him in both.
He can guard power forward. He's strong.
Yeah, he was more universal than that. I don't know. I'm.
Yeah, well, who is your list though, Double J?
This is where I'm getting. I'll stick with Duncan because he didn't do anything. He did pretty much everything.
Duncan universally probably number 1 at power forward. If you give me somebody better than him at power forward, you got to show me.
That's I want to throw Dirk at 3. Man,
I got Dirk at 4 and then Karl Malone. Power forward all time.
Yeah, it ain't really nobody else on here.
I'm gonna put. I don't care. I'm gonna put Rodman at 5. I just think that I get it. He wasn't a points hound, but his contributions. I mean, he was why he was a big part of why those Bulls won and kept winning, and why Michael had to go fly to Vegas to get him.
Yeah, but just because that individual,
Michael Jordan is
for
not
that-
flying
for
to
that team,
Vegas
that's
for
like
Tony
the
Kukoc,
Draymond.
bro.
Rodman like the Draymond, bruh. It's like you can't put him in every. They're not gonna win because every team not gonna win because of him. Like these people on my list, your team is gonna win because of that player. It ain't gonna be they gonna. You know what I'm saying? Michael them still would have had success. I ain't saying they go 5-0 or whatever, but they still would have had success. Clay and Steph, they still gonna
Look
have
what
success.
happened when they lost Horace.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, man.
No, I'm just saying they had success before Rodman. Like, and you can't put Rodman on any team and they gonna have success, bro. But
I mean,
Karl
but
Malone-
you could say that his antics were the why behind that, because that Lakers team won the following year.
man, come on, man.
That San Antonio team, I think, won the
Rodman
following
ain't
year.
about to make you. He'll make you better defensively, but that ain't gonna always translate to winning, bro. Them other players in my list, y'all can't tell me they won't translate to winning. Everybody on my list translating to winning. But Malone, Duncan, Greek Freak, Dirk, all of them is translate. That's translation winning culture, changing your culture automatically.
But what about Karl Malone then? Because he didn't win.
Who?
Karl Malone. He even lost with the Lakers.
No. Listen. I said the culture. It's winning. Just because he ran into a better team, that means he wasn't a winner. Barkley the same way. He almost made my top 5. You got them players, your culture
Then you gotta have.
it's not gonna be losing.
Then you
gonna
gotta
be winning.
See, here's the thing though, man. Like Rodman said in the documentary, for the most part, when he got with the Pistons, man, he said he focused more so on the rebound and defensive side. He said because they already had guys who could score. It wasn't that Rodman couldn't score.
Yeah, look at his junior college or whatever.
I mean, he averaged 25.7 points and 15.7 rebounds per game before going on to start in the NBA with the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Rodman could score. He said I wanted to find me a spot, pick me a spot, and then just make that spot my own. That's what he did.
What was his highest outpour of game? Like, what's his highest scoring game?
I don't know. He never needed to.
No, I don't want to hear that, bro.
Rodman was a 3-time. Rodman was a 3. Did you raise your hand? No, you didn't. Rodman was a 3-time, and you still didn't raise your hand, and you still not raising your hand. You still not raising your hand. This is so
I don't
disrespectful.
gotta raise my hand. I ain't in elementary, dog.
This is but it's on this show. It should be elementary. Yeah, exactly. Dirk problem. All he did was score. Exactly. Dirk under Karl Malone is wild. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Is power forward the weakest position in NBA history as far as greats? Now that's a
no. I mean, in some ways it is, because look what we're struggling with right now. You know, they're all kind of there's a lot of parity in the position of greatness.
No. And y'all gonna be surprised by this, but
because TJ's he's today BA. He's all offense.
That's what I'm trying to say. He only on one side of the ball. But listen,
who on one side of the ball?
You.
My top players is two-way defenders. What are you talking about? Only person
Dirk ain't no two-way defender. Okay, well then don't say your top 5. Okay, well then don't.
I said my top player, and he's the only one who's not. Everybody else is two-way defenders.
Okay, going back to Dennis Rodman right quick. Rodman was a 3-time NAIA All-American and led the NAIA in rebounding twice. In 3 seasons
I don't care about no NAIA.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on. In 3 seasons, he averaged 25.7 points and 15.7 rebounds and registered a .637 field goal percentage. Shout out. Good looking out, D-Rump. We're going to have to get him on here as the stats guy. Okay, or something or another, because I don't know what TJ be coming up with sometime. Let's see.
I don't care what y'all saying.
He also had 23 rebounds that game. Oh my!
Y'all trying to put a guy in the top 5 for rebounding. It's not happening, bro.
But listen, but what you?
I don't care.
But you're trying to make it seem like Rodman couldn't score. He
Hey,
didn't want to
He
score.
wasn't known for that. He's not better than none of them other power forwards I got in there, bro. I don't care what y'all say.
Listen, Rodman could score. He just did not want to because they had scorers.
Man, hey, listen, bro.
Man, Rodman on the top 5, man. He in the top 5.
In your top 5, not mine.
Rodman in the top 5 in any top 5. Period.
No.
Look it up. Go to NBA.com, your favorite site.
How is he gonna be in the top 5? Who is he in the top 5 over? You putting him over Karl Malone?
I'm putting him over Greek Freak right now.
Man, you got me messed up.
I'm putting him over Greek Freak right now.
Duh,
Greek Freak.
See,
I forgot all about that.
it's cool. Hey, listen.
Are we putting Moses Malone as a center or power forward?
But you probably with them because you of that ilk. You know what I'm saying? You got
Hey, listen.
top 5
Because I would take
Wow.
Moses Malone over Charles Barkley.
power forward.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Moses
They go
Malone.
Doug right here. I don't know how long he can stay, but
Doug, what it do?
What's up? What's up, James?
you on the spot.
Yeah,
We need
TJ
your top
said-
5.
Yeah, we need 5, please.
Yeah,
Need 5.
give me your top 5 power forward. TJ just said something about Brian Big Country Reeves was the best of all. Yeah, something to that effect.
I don't even know who that is. So
Yeah, well, yeah, right. Well, then what you saying for?
he about to give us his top 5 all time.
Yeah.
Power
The-
forwards, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett.
Let's go.
Whew.
He had Kevin McHale in his. He had he went way back in the day. Elgin Baylor and
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
He's power forward, right?
right.
Yep.
I got to put him in there. You said Elgin Baylor? That's okay. I got 3 of them in there.
D-Runk say Moses Malone is a center to me.
Yeah, he's a center.
Yeah. He did. Yeah, he played the
Kevin
5
McHale Kevin McHale was nasty. I'm gonna have to throw him in there too. Who said he was unstoppable, bro?
Jay. I said I did my list off my era, what I watched. He did. Y'all doing yours off yours.
I threw Duncan in there. Kevin Garnett. You seen them play?
That's who I got. Them
Karl Malone, Kevin McHale.
Doug, get him together because when he first came on here, he said Scooby-Doo, Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? Man, he was talking crazy, Doug. I thought he had, put some.
Malone in the all-time top 5. You're not
power forward.
No.
Power forward.
I got Peanut right here.
Peanut.
No, not no Karl Malone.
Language though.
Hey,
Language.
Okay,
You
see?
got-
Hey, hold Peanut.
you got-
Peanut. Hey, tell him to get on. Tell him to get on the.
Language.
Peanut,
language,
what's up,
language.
man?
Your top 5, Peanut.
Let's
What
hear
did
it.
Karl Malone do? Nothing.
He averaged 25, but
Okay,
What's up,
but
Peanut?
that's
hey,
it.
but,
That's
but
one-dimensional.
that's TJ's.
number 2
He's
on
talking
the-
How
about
many
offense.
all defensive teams did he make?
I don't know.
None.
Ooh.
How many times did he lead the league in rebounding? None.
Oh.
The brother wasn't good, man.
So what's
Oh.
your list? Give us your top. Give us 5. Give us a
If
5.
Is Rodman in your top 5?
Yeah, go back. It's your what
If
you
I'm
watch.
going back, he definitely.
Yeah, who you
Okay,
watch?
Peanut. Hold on, Peanut. Let me ask you this: is Elvin Hayes in your? Would Elvin Hayes be in your top 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said
What
without a
about
doubt.
What about Dirk?
Better than Karl Malone.
What about Dirk?
Who?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, I forgot about Dirk. He Dirk, yeah.
Yeah, he trying to play my list.
No. Listen. Let me read TJ's list. Let me read. let me read-
Over Karl Malone.
I got them over him.
Yeah, let me
I
read
got him
TJ's list.
fifth, though.
TJ got Tim Duncan, Greek Freak, KG, Dirk, and Barkley.
No, I changed that to Malone. I got him over Barkley.
You got Malone over Barkley?
Yeah, I took him over. I took him on.
What has Malone done to impress you? That's what I want to know. What'd he do?
I just like this game, bro. That's like a preference pick. That number 5.
He say D-Runk say Karl Malone disrespect is getting crazy. He won an MVP.
Hey, Peanut don't like Karl Malone.
Yeah.
It ain't like he made nothing. He ain't do nothing. He just was part of that team. He wasn't a difference maker.
Hey man, if it wasn't for Jordan, he probably
I
have a
ain't going
ring.
on stats.
Ask him-
were you
ask
a
him-
difference maker in wins and losses. Did you bring everything to the game?
You said he wasn't
The
a
top
They
five
was winning-
forwards.
they was winning that
Top
tournament.
five forwards got to be pretty
What's
much
the time?
two-way players, defensive.
Hey,
and
what I
offensive.
just tell y'all?
It got to be both ways. We can always go get the highest scores and say he's the top five. If he ain't
Well,
numbers,
definitely KG, definitely Tim Duncan,
yeah, definitely.
and
Then
I'm putting Dirk just overall how he just affected and transcended
Dirk,
the
yeah,
game.
he was a great
He transcended.
power
He transcended.
He
the game.
transcended the game. That's why I got.
I don't argue Dirk. Peanut, where you put Rodman at? Where is Rodman on your top 5?
No,
because of the offensive.
no, he wouldn't be
Peanut.
top five, but
Peanut,
he
man, I'm not your.
was.
I'm
That's why
not
I
your.
said he
one of
top
the
10.
top-
He
one of
top
the-
10.
He was one of the top defensive rebounding power forwards of all time.
He changed the way
He top
teams-
rebounder
he changed
all
the way
time, in
teams
my opinion.
looked at their free agents because they wanted somebody that could shut you down.
Exactly.
Everybody was looking for scores,
Yep.
and Rodman came in and said, "I don't care what you can score, you
Yep.
ain't getting it here."
Yep.
And that
He
changed
made-
the way. Then everybody started wanting defensive players.
Yep.
He made defensive players get bigger contracts.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You
He
never
was
got
playing.
paid for your defense to Rodman.
Yep.
Oh,
Defensive
okay, so
rebounding.
do that. So do that put him on the list?
Played D.
Hold on.
Do that put him on the list?
It should. He was a transcender for the defensive player. He brought the
Thank you.
importance, the relevance back to the NBA.
Because TJ, that's what you said at first. You said the impact.
Yeah.
You said what
impact?
impact?
Yeah, you right. I said
What-
impact, but I just
You
can't
said
put him on
impact.
the
So what
player
impact did he have on the game?
He not
Oh,
bad.
he had a bigger impact than Karl Malone. He had a way bigger impact. Than
I
Karl
don't know about that, bro.
What?
He don't like Karl
Here
Malone.
you go.
D-Rock said
People
Peanut.
paid-
He said Karl Malone, but I ain't mad at him.
Rodman, they didn't pay to go see Karl Malone.
They paid to see Sean Kemp.
They wanted
That's what I'm
Rodman
trying-
go
Yeah, what
sit
about Sean
down with
Kemp?
James Worthies and stuff. They want to see
What
if
about-
Rodman can sit down to James Worthy. They paying for that.
They want to see.
They
They
wasn't
went from
paying for Karl
McHale
Malone.
to Sean Kemp. That torch was
Yeah.
passed.
Yeah, what
They
about
paid
what about
for
Sean
Rodman.
Kemp?
Yeah.
What about Sean Kemp?
Forgot about
Yeah,
him.
Sean Kemp was nasty.
He's
Well,
a
thank
two-way
you.
player. I got to get him in there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in
See,
there.
that-
When he got that contract.
That's why I
with the
say
Cavs.
Karl Malone don't even belong near that conversation of top 5.
Come
But-
on,
but-
man.
but listen,
TJ.
But listen,
He
here's it.
one-dimensional. He never led the league in scoring.
He was the MVP.
He never led the league in scoring.
He was the MVP.
A one-time MVP. How many all defensive teams he made?
I gotta look that up.
Rodman
How many
defense is
times
very
he
underrated.
scored? But
Absolutely.
That's all he was known for was scoring.
It wasn't like he was a liability on D though.
And he had the
He
best
wasn't a
assists.
liability
Yeah,
on
he
D.
wasn't trash
I'm
on
not gonna
defense.
say that now. He wasn't a liability.
Like who was bullying him? Like who bullied him?
Who did he shut down?
But who bullied him? Nobody bullied
He
him.
would give up.
Jordan
30,
bullied him.
25. He would give
Jordan
up.
used to
30,
bully him.
25.
He talking about
Horace
Jordan
Grant.
bullied him.
Horace Grant used to bully him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
But
Horace
whoever
Grant
giving
used to
him
bully
30,
him.
they catching 30.
It don't matter. That means we equaled each other off. You a bum like I am. We neither one of us playing D.
I don't
Malone
know,
didn't
bruh.
shut nobody. They didn't
Hey,
say,
listen.
Oh, Karl Malone.
Malone ain't in
He
your
finna
top
get no
5
points.
power forwards, bro.
But listen, Peanut, to my point, My point is-
that's why I asked the question though. Yeah.
But dude,
How-
he didn't
how
bring
can you
up-
how can you really do a top?
He had the best assist man in the league. He's supposed to get them points. You had Stockton with you for 12, 13 years.
Wow.
How many of these guys you naming in the top 5 had a point guard like Stockton giving them the ball?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. He was
Duncan-
set up.
Duncan,
Still
yeah, he had
wasn't
Tony
dominant.
Parker. Duncan had Tony Parker.
He still
But
wasn't
he
dominant.
wasn't dishing that boy like
But
Stockton.
he was one of the top point guards.
Duncan
No, we not
didn't
gonna say
need.
that.
No,
Duncan
no.
didn't
No,
need
no, no, no,
Tony
no.
Parker. Duncan didn't
Hey,
need
And
Tony
that's
Parker.
fact.
I'm just saying,
He didn't need
you asked
Tony
me
Parker.
who had a
Yeah,
point
but-
guard, I just gave you one.
Yeah, but Malone needed a
Hold
point
on.
guard.
Rodman had Isaiah.
Malone needed a point guard. Malone couldn't get his shot on his own. Malone couldn't get his shot on his
I
own.
know.
Hey,
It's
ask
always a
Peanut.
debate. It's always
Ask-
a debate.
Ask Peanut. Ask Peanut who he got, Barkley or
Come on,
or Malone.
You ain't see that in that offense.
Ask Peanut who you got, Barkley. You got Barkley or Malone?
I got Barkley.
Easy.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Barkley, no doubt.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm with
Thanks
you.
for chiming in. We appreciate
They
it.
disrespecting the mailman.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
What
man.
have he done to earn your respect?
Peanut must have betted on it back in the day in the fire. Tell him, hey, Peanut. He ain't telling us the whole
Hey,
story.
When Jordan had the flu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peanut ain't telling us the whole know, man. Let me know what happened, man. He don't like Barkley, and he on top 10.
Who, Malone?
Yeah.
I had to sit down and think, man.
Oh.
You said if we going back,
You say
Come on,
is
man.
he ahead of James Worthy? Is he ahead of James Worthy?
On my list, yeah.
Worthy played with perennial all-stars.
Oh, now we're
all-time
punishing him
greats.
Is
for it.
he
Magic.
ahead of Worthy?
a lot of people say Stockton was overrated and Malone carried. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of people said that. Well, it's people.
They said Stockton was overrated.
Drunk. It's people on this P program that said Mark Price was overrated.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm one of them. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Mark Price overrated?
What?
The way they talk.
Oh.
Oh, they act like, he the best thing since sliced bread. But I ain't gonna go there with them.
Hey, he was the first point guard that
A little bit, just a little bit.
he was the first point guard that I ever seen split a double team.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Nasty. Price was
Went to the
nasty,
Cavs.
dog.
Yeah.
He just came
He was
to
the
a bad
first-
team.
He was the first point guard I ever saw split a double team.
You hear what he said?
He was the first point guard I ever saw split the double team
Oh, okay, off the dribble.
off the dribble. Man, Mark Price would put daggers. Man, put your eye out, man,
Pure point guard, bro. With a jumper.
with a jumper.
He was a pure point. He was mad.
He was nasty. Thank you. Would you please?
Wasn't that the ACC that he played in? With
Yeah,
Georgia Tech?
Yeah, Georgia Tech. He played with John Sally. Yeah, he played with John Sally. Hey, Doug,
John
guess who?
Sally and the Bruce Darrier or something like that.
Yeah,
It was another guard that was nasty playing.
Doug, listen. Hey, the cameraman over there to your right,
Uh-huh.
he didn't even know who Drazen Petrovic was.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
What that got to do with the
He
price
got-
of tea in China, man?
It got a whole lot to do with it because we ain't in China.
He's a bad boy.
He was a bad
But
boy.
that's why I didn't know who he was. Okay.
No, tell him what you did. Tell him what you did. Hey, he came past me one day on the yellow rail out there doing that Euro step. I said, man, you're gonna hurt your ankles doing that now. You know what I'm saying? You know you got another 5 hours left to go before you punch out. You know what I'm saying? You better be careful with that. He said, Ginobili. I said, Ginobili.
That's
I
a
said-
cold. He cold. I don't care
I
what
s-
y'all say about you.
I ain't knocking Ginobili. I said, man, miss me with that Euro step. I said, guys, when we was coming up, guys didn't need that Euro step to get by you. That's a European thing for real. I said, think about guys like Mark Price and Drazen Petrovic. He was like, who? He ain't better than Ginobili. I said, man, that's it, man. I took his phone, his headphones, and everything. I took his badge too.
I ain't no judge. I'm jogging.
Drazen
I ain't
took
gonna lie.
over games, bro. He was bad. He took over games with Jersey.
Thank you. Rex Chapman,
But he just ain't seen him. He didn't know.
Tim Hardaway.
He time in the NBA. He passed.
Yeah, he passed away too young.
Mhm.
Thank you. Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway?
Tim Hardaway. Yeah, these.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Yeah,
Crossover.
yeah.
Hey, handles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rod
D-Runk.
Strickland.
Yep. Oh, man.
One of the most underrated point guards that ever played that game.
Best handles in the game. White
Finish
chocolate. White chocolate. I don't care what nobody say. White chocolate.
Better
is
than
where
Kyrie.
you
Go.
Over Kyrie?
We can't do that now.
Hold on.
We ain't gonna go that far.
Oh.
I may be with him on that.
No, we talking
Yeah.
about not Curry, Kyrie Irving.
No, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Yeah, white chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's an argument to be made, though.
Woo.
White chocolate.
Jason Williams was cold.
Was even tougher
Yeah.
and you could body up, bump, and everything else. And he
Could do
still
that.
was doing.
And that's what I told him
With
about.
Kyrie now, you can't touch him, so he just dancing around.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
You can muscle up on him, and
But
white
see,
chocolate still got
That's
his
the
game
debate
on.
with Jordan and LeBron and how we go with all that. The way they played, the body, and
Yeah,
the hands checking,
when it's
everything was different.
physical, it's a whole
The
new ball
physical is
game.
when the physicality.
Yeah, when it's physical, it's a whole.
You
know,
lot.
I-
You
you
do
touch
it through the
somebody, it's a
physicality.
problem.
I can't argue that part.
And that's what I told him.
Yeah, you do it through the physicality. Use a better
He said
ball.
MJ didn't play against people.
Huh?
Did you tell me
That wasn't him.
That's
That's
what
why you. Hey,
that.
yo might want to add him to the show because he sound like y'all
I
now.
told him about the
Uh-oh.
Those teams
Yes.
together in jail for
Bad
years,
boys.
man.
I was waiting for somebody to throw Dantley in there.
DJ, that's why.
Now your boy came in here and said Malone might not be in the top 10 power forwards.
I ain't say top 10. I say he ain't top 5. I know he ain't top 5. I know he ain't top 5. Not all time.
Man, who?
Peanut, I don't know what bet
I'm with
you
you.
lost. He got to tell me about this after the show.
He ain't never won. But what that was so dominant? That's what he's in the top 5.
He the second all-time scorer. All time.
Yeah, D-Runk, you ain't playing.
That
man.
gotta count for
Absolutely. That whole squad was cold. One of the
second all-time scorer.
even Bobby Jackson was nice.
And made it to the final. How many years did they go to the finals?
Twice, I think. Back to back, wasn't it?
Well, okay, we want to get one-dimensional players. We just go by the scoring list of power
He
forwards.
didn't win nothing. He just won.
I mean,
Hey.
if you going by, he was a top 10 scorer all these years.
In
Let's
that
just
era.
go by the scoring.
See that?
That's all great.
I
Yeah,
love
D-
it. I love it.
Yeah, D-Runk saying Jason Williams was the first flashy point guard
That gotta
outside.
count for something.
Yeah.
Not top 5 all time.
That's what I'm saying. Mike Bibby, Bobby
Mike Bibby,
Jackson.
yeah, Mike Bibby,
Oh,
yeah, Mike Bibby
that
was
whole
nasty.
group.
Yeah, Mike Bibby was
Very
nasty.
effective on both sides.
So was Kenny Anderson.
Very effective
Yeah.
on both sides of the ball.
I get
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah. Are you crazy with? Oh,
That was
But Duncan wasn't a better offensive
Man.
player than Karl
they don't
Malone
win.
was.
They don't make it.
Yeah.
Orlando would have had a title if it wasn't.
Tim Duncan, better scorer than Karl Malone.
Yeah, because listen,
No, but I'm talking about just overall scoring, getting a bucket whenever. At Karl Malone.
Tim Duncan could get you a bucket whenever he wanted. But the thing is,
Karl Malone could too.
yeah, but the way Karl Malone got you buckets,
He ain't even a clutch player.
Karl Malone had to work harder than Tim Duncan to get buckets.
He ain't even hitting game.
Man, he
So
had
who
to be
had
able to
better
do something
footwork
to be
then?
number 2 all
Tim
time.
Duncan. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan all day.
Because
that-
I
you're
remember
saying that-
Malone missing, those hooks.
He stayed healthy.
So
and played.
with LeBron too?
Dunk,
That's it.
forget
That-
about it.
we
This
don't-
could be.
Can we say
Yeah.
that for LeBron too then?
Huh?
LeBron too? He stayed healthy?
LeBron, no, he didn't really stay healthy. I ain't giving that to him.
So he-
was taking time off like 3 years in a row. He was missing a month here, a month there. He wasn't no
Here
Iron
we
Man.
go.
Load management.
Yeah.
Load
This is your
management.
era at its finest, man.
He was an Iron Man. I give him that.
Low management coming
He
through.
got so many points. He played so many years and didn't miss games. But that don't make him one of the greatest all time at that position.
He
'Cause
is, though,
played
man.
so much.
Oh,
Look
no.
at the player minutes and see what it looks
Mm.
like. Look at the player minutes.
Oh, wow.
Of course, if I play more games than you and don't miss game, and I play 15 seasons, I should have more points than you.
See, and that was my problem with KG versus Bosch. Bosch played like 9 less years.
So we got somebody on the show talking about KG versus Bosch. I said Bosch ain't got nothing on KG, man. That's how I feel.
Bosch can do it long enough. Bosch can do it long enough.
But
Thank you.
you
Thank
talking about
you.
that's one dimensional. He got no all team defense on his resume.
No, D-Runk pulled up the stats. The blocks were very
To be
close.
one of the top 5 greatest, you got to have.
Yeah, I'm with you, D-Runk. Yeah, we got to get all them
His
mic'd
heart
up.
condition or whatever he had.
You gotta get longevity.
Yeah, you got to have
The next show, the locker room.
Yeah, for right. Yeah. Yeah, the locker room.
Brady, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of player.
Yeah, it's
Like
about
doing
longevity
it for a
if you
long
want to be
time.
considered an all.
So hey, at the conclusion of this, we figured out that LeBron to go, LeBron to go, and that's
No.
the end of the show.
So wait a minute. So Draymond or Karl Malone?
Hey, what'd you say?
Not over Jordan. Yeah, he puts LeBron over Jordan all the time.
No way.
All the time.
No way.
Every day I wake up, my LeBron.
Hey, hey,
right there.
Tell Peanut I want to hear. Tell Peanut I want to hear what he got to say about that. No profanity, please, but I want to hear what he got to say about that.
We all want to hear Peanut.
Jordan and LeBron.
What's that?
They want you to chime in on Jordan and LeBron.
It ain't close. Right, it ain't close. It's not close.
It ain't
Jordan's
close.
dominant. Jordan's dominant.
How many did that man win without Pippen? Can y'all answer that question?
Dude, you talking about a guy who won a Finals MVP, first team All Defense,
MVP.
years, consecutive years.
It ain't my fault. Hey, listen, it ain't my fault. It was bums in the league who let them do all that.
Go through another
Bum.
Ain't no way. Hey, listen, man. Ain't no way. Listen, man.
How can you hold on? How can you say it was bums? How can you say it was bums in the league? Hold on. How can you say it was bums in the league and you didn't even see him play?
You said what?
How can you say it was bums in the league and you ain't even see him play?
I seen some of that bull crap, bro. When they,
man,
when the
please.
big man
Oh.
when the big man
please.
standing around
Hey,
the
listen.
tank, man, I don't
Listen.
want to hear that, bro.
Listen. Did you ever see Rex Chapman?
Hey,
Did you ever see Rex Chapman?
all the scoring, they scored in 60s and 70s, bro. They
Did you
playing
ever
slow,
see
bro.
Rex Chapman?
That's where he's going with it, bro.
I seen Rex Grossman.
You just said the physicality, the rules of the game was so much different, man.
And this
Right.
guy's going first.
Now
team
you
all
touch
defense
somebody, man,
5
and it's
to
a slavery
7
foul.
years. It's
Slavery,
not
bro.
only-
All right,
not
bet.
only
All right, bet.
Jordan
All right,
the
bet.
scoring
All right,
champion,
bet. Peanut, watch
first
this though.
team
Watch this though.
defense 5
Answer this
consecutive
question.
years.
At his position, who was the next
At
best?
his position.
At his position, who was guarding him?
A lot of the good NBA players.
No, just tell me.
Jalen Rose.
Kawhi.
Sasha,
Hold on. Let me.
Cedi
These are
Osman.
all-time greats. I'm
Cedi
naming.
Osman checking LeBron.
These is all-time greats, though.
Yeah. He said, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Cedi Osman. Yeah, Cedi Osman.
Who was guarding? Who was? Bruh, he's not better than Kawhi Leonard. He's not even close to Kawhi Leonard. He's not close to. He's not close to. Harper ain't. He's not close to Carmelo Anthony. He's not close to Kobe. He's not close to none of them, bruh. Man?
You talking defensive players?
We're
not
talking. No,
Anthony
we're talking about
Mason.
caliber of player.
defensive.
Who was
all-stars
guarding him,
in
right?
the league.
These people was guarding him.
I'm about to read you. I'm about to read you the list.
Have you ever seen Carmelo play defense, bro?
I'm
Right.
telling you,
Thank you.
Carmelo ain't never
is he not better than Ron Harper?
I know. Hey, ain't that D-Rug Sky? Is that
No,
is
as a
Melo
player.
D-Rug Sky?
defense. You asked the defensive question. Now you flip it.
No, we talking about Manu Ginobili.
No, you said what defense?
And you never answered my question from the get-go.
Look in the book.
Gary
No, see, they don't got nobody. They can't name nobody.
Gary Payton.
Like, who was
Gary
Manu
Payton.
Ginobili?
Gary Payton had to
If
guard
Jordan
glove.
Jordan.
played now,
Ricky Moncrief was one of the
Bruh,
best
if Jordan
one-on-one
played now,
defensive stuff.
man, it's people who gonna be checking him, bro, and they gonna be
They
busting
don't
it.
check nobody.
They gonna be busting his butt too.
This is the weakest defensive NBA you would ever had. What you talking about? They'll be checking him.
Okay.
They done changed the rules.
Yeah, he a comedian, D-Runk.
They want players to go back to holding and stuff, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
What about Joe Dumars?
You can't sack the quarterback,
Right.
Joe Dumars what? For the,
Joe Dumars.
Pistons.
Joe Dumars is a Sidney Moncrief was a 2-time, 3-time something defensive NBA player,
He thinks
defensive
that's
player of
what
the
you
year.
do from White Man Can't Jump.
Dumars, right?
Defense.
Now, when you had that ilk, did your boy win anything? When Joe Dumars was checking him, did he win anything?
Jordan.
Man, he ain't
Hey,
win
but they had the whole
He
Jordan
ain't
rules,
win nothing
TJ.
with Joe
It
Dumars.
was more than just him.
Hey,
Jordan
hey,
didn't win nothing, bro. He lost 7 years straight.
Pistons beat up on Jordan that first year in the playoffs.
Man,
That's when they came up with them.
He got swept in the
Jordan
first
rules.
round.
You beat up on the first
hey,
year.
listen.
Yeah, beat 'em on
Listen, the
that's when
Jordan.
they came up with the
Listen.
Jordan
Listen.
rules.
They got the Jordan rules for Jordan. What kind of rules they got for LeBron? Load management.
Ever made up a rule for LeBron? No.
Load
Yes, they
management.
did.
What rule they made up
They
for
got-
LeBron?
The Pistons, they did this.
No, what rule is made up for LeBron?
What rule?
NBA
Hold on. What
team.
rule? What rule was made up for Jordan? Jordan rules? Did one team have for it?
The Jordan rules. All the
Man,
whole
come on,
league.
man.
Yeah, you had Alonzo
Y'all sound
Moore,
like my uncle
Grandma
now, man. My uncle's schooling me right now, but I'm older, so I know I ain't going for it. I can't go for it.
Yeah.
He
The
lost
only-
every year until he got Pippen. Am I lying or what?
He didn't run into them.
Who ain't run to what?
Maybe he haven't
Then when he got Pippen, they almost got there. That Pippen got a migraine, then they lost. So how
He had
important
a
was Pippen
concussion,
to
is
the
what it
man?
was.
Yeah, he had a concussion. Well, hey, what about?
He got swept in the first round.
Why LeBron chasing other All-Stars to get his title and Jordan
Point blank.
doesn't?
Point blank.
Uh-oh.
Nobody.
Oh,
Hold on. Watch this. Watch
Oh.
this.
He went
Hold
there.
on. What you say?
Oh,
Jordan not chase other stars like LeBron do every 3 years
Exactly.
with his contract.
Exactly.
Jordan just said, whoever on my team, we win.
That sounds crazy because y'all just told me he went to Vegas to go get Robin.
What
What?
he went to Vegas to go get robbed.
He didn't go
Oh my God, man. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was.
Jordan didn't say, Rodman, I'm coming to play with you.
Right.
That's all LeBron do. He go find 2 other stars, say, hey, man, I want to play with y'all. That ain't great.
You see Kyrie
That ain't
and
great.
how he was. I mean,
You didn't see Magic Johnson saying, "Hey man, I want to come play with y'all." He the only player that you call.
This is made for TV
Did
right
Robbie,
here.
hold
love
on.
this.
What team
I
did
love
Magic Johnson get drafted to?
This is
bruh?
Science
And who
Theater
was on that
3000,
team?
but it's Barbershop Theater 3000.
Why y'all
Yeah.
so quiet? Y'all know the answers.
All the Lakers.
How many first ballot Hall of Famers on that team, bro?
I said that about the Lakers.
So that's
How many great players chase other All Stars? How many great players chase other All Stars?
What are you talking about?
Oh, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Shut the front
Why would I
door.
say a franchise that don't give me no players to help?
You great. You make your team like Jordan.
He ain't make that
Jordan
team,
won with
bro.
Bill Cartwright. Get out of here.
Hey,
Get out of here.
Y'all want to name? Hold on. Y'all want to name the best players that everybody won?
Maybe they went somewhere else. You ain't even hear about it. Nope.
I can name.
Oblivion. It was over.
I can name bum players. LeBron won championships.
Oh man,
Tony Kukoc, what happened to him?
Wrap the hoop.
coach.
When Jordan, first of all, when Jordan left, they won 65 games, bro.
and won how many finals?
Right. They got
And how many
knocked out by
finals did they? How
Orlando.
many finals did they win?
But
Without
they
Jordan,
got
they
Horace
win.
got
Without
carried out of the
Jordan,
United
it was
Center.
like the same thing to me.
Brown couldn't win in Cleveland, and he left and played with.
Who was the best small forward in the league at that time, bro?
Wade and Chris Bosh.
Answer that question.
Before the playoffs.
Hey, Barbershop, who was the best small forward in the league?
Larry Nance.
Man, come on, bro.
Hey, what about Larry Johnson? What about Larry Johnson?
That's all we're doing. We're comparing Jordan to LeBron. That's all I'm saying. And there's no comparison.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you gonna compare,
Y'all crazy, bro. He never played a dude good as LeBron. He never played a guy good as LeBron.
It's Adrian Danley in it was in the mix
Jordan,
at that
never,
point.
never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, AD was in there.
All of a sudden, he want to go.
Man, who he played was good as LeBron.
Grant Hill was in there.
You know what I mean? Come on, how many times was all stars back in the day?
Man, none of them stars was LeBron.
Glenn Rice.
Bro.
Carmelo.
None of them.
okay, the six championships.
When I played ball,
You played
I
ball.
never
The
wanted
whole
to play
six
with the
championships.
best.
You played ball.
I wanted to beat the best.
In his 6 championships, who did he play was good as the Warriors or the Spurs?
The kids now. That's what you see.
He the best.
There was Warriors back then. I mean,
No.
Your chest. I mean, like
He did not. He did not. I got proof.
What do you mean?
The
There were the
Suns,
Lakers, the
The
Celtics.
Suns,
like-
the Lakers,
Kevin Garnett,
Seattle.
Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce started it. That's why LeBron left. Because they teamed up, bro.
We still all stars back then.
Bruh.
They were in their mid-30s.
Players.
Huh?
They were in their mid-30s.
Physicality of the game. Those
The
players.
best things that passed them by.
They were 31 and 32, bro.
That was old.
In basketball years, that ain't young.
Yeah, that's like dog years.
Yeah, in basketball years, that ain't
man.
young.
Man, she had been in the league since he was 18.
Thank you. KG had been in the league since high school.
I don't care, bro. 31 is not old, bro.
In basketball years, it is old.
Y'all making excuses, bro.
Man, please.
Not nowadays because of the load management and this and that.
Huh?
Yeah, look,
The physicality of the game is different. So
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting baby. You can't touch them. They pouting, they crying, they getting.
So if them players Jordan was playing was so
Hey,
good,
they don't get
when
that
Jordan
way.
was 35 and he won that championship, why they ain't beat him?
Nowadays, they
Because he was
Hey,
35, he's old.
hey, I tell you
So
this.
they still
You
won
don't.
better
I tell you
than
this. I tell
He
you
was
this. You
old,
don't.
though.
Hey, I tell you this. You don't see
No,
it.
they
You had
were
Bernard King. You had
They were
Oh,
some
yeah,
bugs.
Dominique.
That's why.
You had
Oh, Doug. Hey, Doug. What about
Bruh.
Bernard King?
I ain't going
a
for it.
bucket, walking bucket, walking.
Hey, but guess what though?
Hey,
He
these
is
plumbers,
hurt
these
him.
are plumbers and
He's one of the
just
greatest scorers of all
janitors.
time.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else. You didn't see in our era as many non-contact injuries as you do in the today BA.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is true.
You see more non-contact injuries now than you ever did in the 90s
Duh,
or the
they
2000s.
more athletic. What are y'all
No,
saying?
they overworking them. They
You ain't, that
Yes,
ain't
they is.
your athleticism ain't got nothing to do with what you mean.
Y'all never had a point guard like Russell Westbrook at athletic, bro. Y'all never had a point guard.
Are
Like,
you
Russell
serious?
Westbrook. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't. Or Derrick Rose. Y'all ain't had that. That's why they get hurt.
Hey,
Rod
Hey,
Strickland. How many
Hey,
years
thank
ago?
you.
Hold
Hey,
on, man.
Kenny
Isaiah
Anderson,
Thomas.
Anthony Hardaway, Tim Hardaway.
Oh, man.
Hey, listen, Isaiah
AI
Thomas.
part of my era too. So what are you talking about? AI.
Thank you. Please now let's talk about AI.
He's right in my era, right there.
Bruh, we just got through arguing yesterday. You got him in your top.
You had a young Jason
You
Kidd
got
at
AI
that
in your
point.
top
Like,
10
Yeah, come
all
on,
time,
man.
bro.
Yeah, you had. And don't
Now,
forget about
hold on.
Jason
No.
Kidd,
We
Kenny
got to get to it.
Anderson.
Hold on. Hey, he got AI in his top 10 all time at any position.
No, what
And-
I said pound for pound, he's one of the best players that ever played the game.
No question.
That was an argument yesterday.
So I'm putting him like as a top 10 player. I mean, it's hard to make a top 10 nowadays, bro.
It ain't hard to
It's
have
hard,
him
it's hard to put a top 10.
Thank you. You said, Doug, you saying the same thing I'm saying. You said I said, listen, we have our sample size is large. We got more of a sample size than they do. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 microns. We got 355.
I can't say somebody like Oscar Robertson or Will Chamberlain. I never really saw him play.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
they in
fair.
there. You can put him in there, but it's just hard.
But who was they playing against, bruh? Like, bruh,
Magic
no, bruh.
Johnson?
No,
Oh,
man.
no.
Literally
He's
just
not.
dudes at the post office suiting up, bruh. No, bruh. No, bruh. You're not getting away. Y'all know
Wow, that's
bruh.
so.
they
Hey, I
have
tell
regular
you-
jobs, bruh. No, man.
Hey, listen.
No, bro.
Hey, listen. Listen.
I'm not saying he was trash, bro. I'm saying who was he playing against, bro? Who is he doing all this Magic
Hey,
Johnson
listen.
coming down? No, but that's not working now, bro. That's
Listen.
not working, bro.
Hey, listen.
That's not working now, bro. He's not coming down throwing them dumb passes. bro.
Hey, can you hold the camera still at least? Can you at least
Man,
hold the
I'm
camera
telling you,
still?
That ain't happening right now. That's not
Hey,
happening,
listen.
bro.
Hey,
Hey, you had Nate Archibald. You had Tiny Archibald.
yeah,
Oh,
come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Hey,
Like-
hey, listen. I tell you what else. Oh, this is
You had
hilarious.
Storm and Norm Nixon
those
in
shots,
there
those
still.
passes ain't going down, bro. He's trash. Who? Bro, he don't even be in. Look, he
Oh
play the Cavs.
man, you need.
He's
Oh
not
man.
really trash. He's not really trash, but he's trash, bro.
Okay, how can you not really be trash, but you be trash? Man, can you hold the
I take
phone?
his brother over him, bro, for the Bulls. Bro.
Oh my gosh. Can you hold the camera so we can see the people?
Oh, man.
For my point guard, as a point guard on my team, give me Lonzo over Melo, bro. I'm sorry, I don't want none of that dumb stuff.
Different, bro.
He don't even be out in the fourth quarter, bro. Then when we played
Yeah,
him 2
TJ.
games last year, they took him out, bro.
TJ, you been sipping on the Lucia?
You see what I'm saying?
We gotta work.
Lonzo.
Gotta take time.
You said what?
I said you've been sipping on the Lucia. What about
Oh, man.
hey, what about Kenny Anderson?
Well, he been in the league 3 years.
John Lucas, Sleepy Floyd. Like, come on, man.
Right, but he been
Nah,
in the league 3 years.
Hey, Doug.
disrespect.
This is 3rd year and 4th year.
Hey, Doug.
So we
Doug.
we took Garland. I think it's the same.
He said, oh, now he's talking about
Hey,
Garland.
hey, Doug. I'm taking Andrew Toney and the microwave over Westbrook.
You know,
Y'all very. I'm gonna say this.
I'm
Y'all
taking
very
Andrew Toney
disrespectful.
and
because
I'm taking Andrew Toney
I know
and the
that's-
microwave over
I know
Westbrook.
what I seen. With Westbrook.
Westbrook is not a team player, man. What? He's not.
He
He's
led
not
the
a
league
team
in triple
player.
doubles, bro.
Yeah, but he's
3 years.
But he has to.
Could
he
you
has to
imagine him
shoot
trying to
ball
grab
down.
How do you
a
average
rebound in the
11,
80s?
12 assists a
No.
year? That's not
No,
team play.
'cause he
He would have
wouldn't
been in
grab
the
it.
third row. He would have been in the third.
Exactly.
row.
You not. He wasn't grabbing no
He's
rebound.
not way on the trash.
Mouse in the
He's
house.
down.
Like,
No,
come
I'm
on, man.
Absolutely.
No way.
Game, but he has to be ball dominant to be effective, man. Yeah. He can't play off.
I want to sit down with everybody in here and watch whoever Microwave Perry. I mean, whoever y'all talking about. Bro. I want to watch this. I want to watch. Right-handed guy. Hey, listen. I want to watch everybody, bro. I want to listen, bro. I want to watch these players play, bro. I guarantee you see 4 people in the paint standing around, bro. And you gonna see people dribbling like this, bro.
This episode needs to be titled
Yeah.
TJ's Meltdown.
Yeah.
Only 6 men.
My bad. What's his name?
Best 6 men. Benny Johnson.
Oh, Oh, Vinny Del Negro.
came off.
No.
He's so disrespectful.
Hey, remember Mike?
Y'all talking about Vinny Del Negro? I know.
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Michael Ray Richardson?
Michael Ray
Absolutely.
Richardson, crack just messed him up. He'll come off.
Yeah.
Man, what?
Hey,
No, dog,
think
no,
about that,
bro.
TJ.
No. I'm about to log off, man.
Hey, ask them what they think about Larry
No,
Johnson.
finish. No, just go ahead and finish, man. Go
Hey,
ahead
Doug.
and finish, man.
Doug, what you
He
think about
said
Larry
come back
Johnson
from
at power
rehab.
forward?
Man, this sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit or something, man.
Hey, you remember, James? Michael Ray Richardson was nasty for the Knicks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'm telling you, he was a dog. That was an era, though, man. There was a lot of coke.
So you had crackheads.
in those 80s.
Hey, TJ, you know how fast they move. Come on.
Hey. Hey. Lloyd Daniels was
No
nice
wonder
too.
Jordan just come down doing anything. Yeah, they on crack.
Nah, that was a little bit earlier than Jordan. It was like 86.
Hey, I
like
tell you what, I bet you Alex,
Whatever,
I bet you
man.
Alex.
And they tightened the rules, man. The players was getting banned.
What, you can't
Like
do
Roy
crack no more?
Tarpley.
Hey, what about
That's
Alex?
what they tightened up?
It was like three strike rule. You was banned. Like Roy
Doug,
Tarpley.
what about Alex English?
He got banned.
Would Alex English
Alex
ball
Joe
in today's
English?
league?
You said
Would
what
Alex,
now?
Alex
What year
English?
hold on, what year was he playing?
He was playing in the 80s and 90s.
Okay, he probably good ball there.
Yeah, what you mean probably?
Because if you go
Man.
any further when they was dribbling like this, bro.
Oh man, cut
When
me
they
in and cut
dribbling
it
in
out.
front of they like this.
Man, cut me in and cut it
You
out.
all, Doug, I ain't even about to play with y'all no more, bro. They not playing in this league. Them right here.
Ask him about Larry Johnson. What they think about Larry Johnson at the power forward?
But y'all know that was trash back then. Because that's how you started playing basketball. Even me, I started playing basketball like that, bro.
Hey, ask him. Yeah, you still play basketball like that. While you playing with the ball in front of your face. Exactly. Yeah, wearing them Chuck Taylors on.
Because you ain't no bigger than me.
Yeah, man. Don't let the size fool you. It ain't the size of the dog. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Remember that.
All
I
right,
told you
man.
once.
Who
I told
steal
you
that
twice.
From? Muhammad Ali?
I ain't have to. I ain't had to steal it from nobody because I guarantee you won't steal it from me. Yeah,
I was born
silent
that
crickets.
night, not last night, bro. Quit
Crickets.
playing with
Yeah,
me.
stop stealing my lines.
Frazier at all?
Stop stealing my lines. Hey, Doug, what about Larry Johnson at power forward?
Oh yeah, forgot about him.
Oh shit.
And with the Knicks, yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
one of the best college players of all time, and
UNLV,
evolved
yes,
his game
sir.
in the NBA. Became a defensive stopper.
Yep.
Could shoot the three. He evolved, could finish around the
Did he
bucket.
play in the 80s?
No, he played
90s.
In the
early
90s.
He was in UNLV.
He played in the 90s, but he was at UNLV in like 89, 88.
Okay, so the
90s.
crack era
Parkinson.
start beating up. He start beating up the rest of the crack.
Hey, my man D.
Came to the
My
NBA.
man, my man D. Run said Alex English will be a dog in today's league, bro.
Hey,
Bro
he
averaged
came
like
to the
29.
NBA, ain't nothing but
Yeah,
crackheads up here. I got this.
Yeah, D. Run, he led the league in Alex English led the league in scoring, if I'm not mistaken, more than
That's
once.
right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, more than once.
Alex English was a dog.
Yes.
Was a
Cocaine is a terrible drug.
Oh, man.
He never said nothing about
He ain't gonna ever let that go
I
now.
wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have taking them checks. Like, yeah, y'all got me in here with these little fiends. It's cool. It's cool.
Man, you so disrespectful. I don't understand how you can say.
This is
Lord
crazy.
just told me this.
Listen, how can you say anything about that era when you ain't even see that era?
And in the NFL, bro. The NFL had them too, bro.
Not in the 90s, not in the late 80s, 90s. I told you, that was the mid 80s, man. They cracked
Yeah,
down on it,
yep,
bro.
yep.
They cracked down.
Hey,
It wasn't like
hey,
that. We just-
Hey, Lawrence
it was-
Taylor.
it was-
Hey, Lawrence Taylor was going against crackheads, huh?
Yeah, he was one.
Yeah, he was.
Lawrence Taylor was a
He
crack.
was, man.
Hey, but guess
Yeah,
what? Guess
he
what?
said
I
it.
knew that. Hold on.
Yeah, LT had a drug problem.
But, hey, but guess who
That's
he
why
wasn't
he
going?
had all them sacks, huh?
Guess who he wasn't going against?
Hey, bro, he was chasing that sack, huh?
Hey, guess who he wasn't going against?
What?
Dudes that low manage.
Okay.
That's another thing, man. Y'all
Yeah.
low managed.
Yeah.
Y'all go
He wasn't
play
going
for
against
Taylor.
dudes that low
Sit
manage.
out. I got a headache.
Hey, is it Weber or Karl
Isaiah
Malone?
played.
It's hey Doug, you know what these
Nah, I
Doug, you know
respect
these
that,
you know
though.
what these dudes You know these
Jordan
dudes
played
nowadays.
with the
These,
flu. He couldn't
Doug,
even,
you know these.
No,
these
that's a
dudes.
lie. That's a lie.
Yeah, no, that ain't no lie.
He said that was food poisoning.
No, that was the flu, bro.
Carry his ass off.
Yeah.
Man, in the documentary, they said that was food poisoning.
No.
He had a temperature of
30 years from now, these
Okay,
kids gonna
wait,
call
okay,
D Rose a
okay.
plumber.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I
hey, the
forgot
D-
about D
the-
Rose.
The disrespect for Derrick Rose is crazy.
Yeah, the disrespect for Derrick Rose. But you know, these players today, though, Doug, you know, they be talking about it's that time of the month. You know what I'm saying? I got to go. Yeah, that's what they be doing. That's what they doing.
No, not an flow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna sit out. Kawhi sat
Yeah.
out 40-something games one year.
Kawhi get hurt
40-something games, man. He sat out 40-something games.
He be hurt every
He wasn't
year.
hurt, though. He wasn't hurt. He was just sitting out. I'm a low manage this game. I'm gonna play. I'm a low manage this game. I'm gonna play. I said, what is he doing? He wasn't even hurt.
It was a doctor's request, man. Come on, man.
Oh, here we go with the doctor's excuse,
Doctor-
man.
Name of the doctor's note.
Yeah, man, come here. Cut it out. And ask them what they think about
just
Chris
don't want him
Webber.
playing, bro. They don't want him playing.
Ask them what they think about Chris
I'm not
Webber.
gonna play. That's, bro, come on. LeBron said I don't low manage, but he does. He's been doing it.
He's 38.
He was doing it when he was 13. What you talking about? He was doing it when he first got in the league. He was low managing.
Y'all act like they didn't break his nose 2 different seasons. All right.
Oh,
was playing
please.
every game.
What about? Hey, oh man. What about
serious?
what about the fake? What about the fake
Ryan
wrist
played with
injury?
3 different times, though.
What about the fake wrist injury?
What?
What about the fake wrist injury at the free throw line? When he forgot which hand was supposed to be hurting, but he was switching hands. What about that? Man, miss me with that. Man, you need to cut it out, man. What about the cramp? What about the cramps?
That with the Cavs? Yeah, it was with the Cavs.
You can catch cramps very bad in sports, bro. You can get put out a game off cramps, bro.
But meanwhile, my man Kobe blow his Achilles and still finish and hit the free throws.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to jump.
But he ain't had to get carried off either. Walked off under his own power. Anyway, Doug, what y'all think about Chris Webber as a power forward?
Oh, nasty. I like Chris Webber.
Chris Webber or Karl Malone?
The only reason I don't like Chris
Hey.
Webber is because he was a fucking Michigan Wolverine. That's the
Hey, profanity.
Language.
Hey.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. If you don't know, you don't know. Chris Webber and who? Double J, who'd you say?
Or Karl
No, that was
Malone?
Ray.
Karl Malone.
No, Chris Webber or Karl Malone.
Karl Malone. I'm still going with Karl.
Still calling. Okay.
Peanut, hey, listen, man. Peanut got lost a bet. He told me when we went on commercial, bro.
Okay.
Ain't no way
Okay.
you
Hey.
can hate a man that much. He ain't in your top 10,
I don't
bro.
understand that.
Okay, listen, TJ, listen, I want to get everybody's thoughts on this right quick. I'm gonna just squeeze this in. And let them go one at a time, all right? So
All
we
right,
can hear what
Doug,
everybody's saying.
Dave, go ahead.
Okay. What's y'all's take on the whole Brett Favre, the welfare fraud and the scandal?
Mm.
Ain't even no coverage for real.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, like
I'm not really.
they ain't covering it
I'm
like
not really
that.
covering it all like that. I'm not really
Uh-huh.
in tune with it. I kind of read a little bit about it because some other high-profile people were involved or whatever.
Yeah.
But I see Favre's name was in there. Talking about somebody's daughter was getting scholarship or something,
Yeah,
She played,
let me
but I think she played.
volleyball or something. He was
Yeah.
involved. I don't know the details of that, so I couldn't really
let me
Hey,
throw some-
he even used his foundation that was supposed to give money to cancer and stuff towards that his daughter's college.
So he took from the Cancer Society too.
Yeah, listen, let me give y'all some
foundation.
details.
Yep.
Let me give y'all some details. Not only did the state of Mississippi pay Favre $1.1 million in 2017 and 18 for motivational speeches he did not give, these funds paid were from the state's federal welfare fund. If you were to pay me, is there any way the media can find out where it came from and how much? That was in the text he sent to the lady that already, I forget what she was the director of.
Oh,
of
so
some,
he knew.
yeah, exactly. But the reason why I'm asking you all that, because he was one of the main proponents that had a lot to say about the Deshaun Watson situation. The Watson, excuse me. He had a whole lot to say about Deshaun Watson. Yeah, and he had a whole lot to say way back in the day. TJ might not remember this. He was still wearing diapers, probably wearing them now. At the end of the day, about Javon Walker, the wide receiver for the Packers.
Right.
When he was holding out, waiting to get some more, get for a contract.
Right.
They stuck the microphone under Favre's chin, and Favre had a lot to say about, think about your teammates. You shouldn't hold out. You shouldn't do this, X, Y, and Z. Javon, he acquiesced. He caved into the pressure, came back and blew his Achilles out and was done. That was it. The last you ever heard of Javon Walker. I'm just saying, man. Favre got a whole lot to say about everybody else. Yeah, you know what I mean? He got a whole lot to say about everybody else's business. You know what I mean? But they ain't putting his business all over the street like they was D. Watson. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say, I just wanted to see what y'all thought about that. You know what I mean? Right. But it's not getting a lot of press.
And they swept that under the rug because you don't really even hear about that, what's going on with Favre right now.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Deshaun Watson and all that, like you said,
that was all
130,000. 130,000 given from his foundation to Southern Mississippi Athletics.
Yeah, to build a volleyball center or something like that. It was more than that too. Well, it was additional funds. Yeah, to build his daughter's volleyball center. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, it's all good, man. You know, I'm glad y'all weighed in. If y'all want to throw in any last NBA basketball stuff, you know what I mean? That Jordan LeBron debate is a dead one to me. You know what I mean?
Official, man.
Yeah, it's official.
Jordan's the GOAT. LeBron's in the top 3. You know what I mean? I mean, would you put him in the top 3, top 5? What?
Yeah. He'll be in my top 55.
I think Giannis can pass him now.
Yeah, who would be number 2?
No, Giannis definitely could. He said Giannis can. We got 2 of them debating right here about Giannis and LeBron. Me personally, I'm putting Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe in that top 3.
Okay.
And you can interchange LeBron and Kobe how you want to do it. But I got to put LeBron in there.
Okay, that's fair.
He said, "Oh no, what happened?" We're talking about the Jordan.
So what
the Jordan LeBron debate is dead.
Giannis could leap over LeBron right now.
Who said that?
Yeah, I believe right there, your man.
Double J, come on, man.
It ain't enough time.
He'll get there.
No, he can. He can leap over Jordan too.
Hey, James, what do you think?
Ain't nobody leaping over Michael Jordan, period.
Oh no, not
over Mike. No,
not over Mike. No.
He walked away.
Bro, what are you gonna say? Like, why is he unleapable? Jordan,
because he was the greatest of all time.
Okay, but at one point somebody was greater than him, right?
Nah, he transcended the game.
I don't care, bro.
Like you said, 2-3 beats. All defensive team, 5 years.
He got swept in the first round a few times.
Okay, but if that's the case, then you got to throw Dr. J in the mix. If you're talking about somebody who was better than him at one point,
they always do
Kareem.
that.
I will always say Kareem, but
when he played against the Bucks on that formation, LeBron would have stayed with the Cavs.
Agreed.
Yeah, so and he 1-1. You would have had one, but it didn't
because
stop.
you had nobody, bro.
With Miami.
He took Eric Snow as your starting point guard, bro.
So then the narrative that he make everybody else better is not true.
Who was on that Chicago team that he struggled with? Do you have D Rose, Joakim Noah? Come on,
Anthony Davis. Let's go to LA.
He is it. He number 2 it.
Then he started seeing certain stars.
Even Pippen.
He was struggling with Taj Gibson.
Even Pippen said it.
Yeah.
When he went to the Lakers.
That was before that.
Certain stars didn't even want to come with LeBron to LA.
Or to Cleveland.
Or to Miami. They didn't want to. They want to come. They didn't want to play with him.
Who wanted to play
Everybody
with Jordan?
wanted to play with Jordan.
Hey,
Man, here we go. See?
Hey, listen. Let me read. Hey, listen. Let me read y'all. Let me read y'all the roster. Let me read y'all the roster.
Redeem team or whatever they call it, bro.
Let me read.
Team.
Let me read y'all the. Hello. Let me read y'all the roster that Jordan's first championship. Let me read y'all the roster. B.J. Armstrong, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant, T.J. Hansen, that guy over to your right, T.J., that guy right there. Craig Hodges, Dennis Hobson, Stacey King, Cliff Livingston, Chuck Nevitt, John Paxson, Will Perdue, Scottie Pippen, Mark Randall, Rory Sparrow, and Scott Williams.
Who are they?
Now
I
read
know.
now hold on. Now read the team he beat. Now read the team because this is how they do in media too. So I ain't gonna let them do that to me. Now read the roster of the team he beat, please.
Okay.
And how old they were.
Hold on.
You talking about the Portland Trail Blazers?
That wasn't his first championship. It was the Lakers.
Hold on.
Yeah, Magic was on there. I don't think Kareem was on there. I think Worthy was on there.
What's taking so long, man?
Tony Brown, Eldon Campbell, Vlade Divac, Larry Drew, AC Green, Magic Johnson, Sam Perkins, Byron Scott, Tony Smith, Terry Teagle, Irvin Thomas, Michael Thompson, and James Worthy.
There
was a whole.
There
was a. I just named off the roster.
That was 8 people, bro.
No, it wasn't 8.
That's like 12. And you knew most
They was
of them.
They was
You knew most of
Because
them.
they was on the Lakers.
Right. There's a bunch of Hall of Famers.
They was on
listed.
the Lakers. And they was
Oh,
old.
stop it.
man. TJ,
First championship team. You got like 5 Hall of Famers on it. Ray Allen.
No, he wasn't on that first team. He wasn't on that first team.
Okay.
Hall of Fame.
No, he only had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh,
Hall of
and the
Fame.
rest of them bums.
Ray Allen on the bus.
He wasn't on that team.
Back then there was 2 All-Stars. He had two All-Stars on the team. He had 2 All-Stars. 2 All-Stars. Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. They weren't stars.
Jordan had 2 All-Stars. Pippen and Robin was All-Stars.
On the first championship.
that was the
Oh, I
first
don't know about that. I
championship.
don't know about that.
Then he had to go get Kevin Love. And
Hey, listen, the
and all
Lakers-
that.
So he went to get good players because he ain't had good players. So y'all knocking somebody who wanted good players. When did Jordan play and make bad players good? When did he make bad players good? Please tell me.
You heard the roster.
Before Scotty. Why he ain't win no championship before Scotty, bro?
Hey, I'm gonna read
Because
the
he had
cat.
bad players though.
You want me to read the? You want me to read the? I'm gonna read the cat.
Hey, wasn't it? Hang on. Speaking of crackheads, I hate to say it that
Because
way,
Scottie
but
Pippen.
I'm almost positive Jordan said that his teammates were more interested in doing extracurricular things
Scottie
when
Pippen
he first
had
came
a
into the
mind.
Yeah,
league.
they
That's why
were.
didn't
Yeah,
go. I'm just
so-
letting you know. When he got hurt, they didn't go.
But still, they had to
No, he didn't have a migraine until Tony Kukoc took his spot and he didn't want to play no more.
No. I'm talking about the first time when Scotty was there, they didn't make it, bro. Y'all not getting away with these
He
things.
lost to 5 Hall of Famers.
He was sick or something, bro.
Hey, it's another blemish you can't take away though. 2011, that 2011 year, that meltdown LeBron had, that was unacceptable to me, man.
Yeah, that was JJ Barea.
He got 18.
And
He
Dirk.
got 19.
Yeah.
He got 19 more years.
You better like that.
He lost to Jason Terry.
First of all, they were slapping hands, all that. Was up 2-1, all doing this dancing and all that, slapping hands and all that. Next
That's
thing
a
you
part
know,
of the era,
Dirk
bro.
Nowitzki, Terry, and all them just put in work.
JJ Barea.
With just team chemistry. And that's what
JJ
they had.
Barea.
Dallas had team chemistry. Miami did.
No, they didn't.
Okay, y'all talking about
And-
2011. What happened after 2011? How many championships did he win?
That's a big thing, man.
Well, y'all can't ignore getting swept in the first round of a playoff.
So you
What
compare
about in the
first round to
finals?
man?
Just
That should be an
compare the
easier round.
finals.
The finals
Compare
is
the
harder than
finals.
first round.
The game
Is
up
it
in
not?
the finals. You supposed to step your game
Y'all
up in the
sound
finals.
crazy. The finals
Compare
is not
the
harder than winning
finals.
The first round of the
You
playoff.
supposed to step
Compare
your
the
game
finals.
up in
Is the finals not harder?
The playoff is over.
Jason Kidd
Compare
was
the
on
finals.
that team.
Hold on. And then what happened?
He got swept 3 times.
And what talent? Who had the higher level of talent? The Mavericks.
Hold on.
Compare the
Wilder
finals.
locked him up, got MVP of that one finals. They won, and he goes and he pouts and he leaves.
Hold on. What
He
happened?
leaves. He comes to
You
Cleveland.
said what now?
He comes to
No,
Cleveland.
about the
He comes
lockup.
back to
No,
Cleveland.
about the lockup.
JJ Barea.
He averaged 27 in that playoff.
Yeah, but the
That's his
27 he got-
his career average is
Everybody
28.
was going off.
So
Sean
he-
Marion,
no, he
Yeah.
locked him up.
Peja Stojakovic.
It wasn't
Oh,
impactful.
because they lost, right?
Exactly, because they lost.
It don't matter. They
I forgot
lost.
he got a
did
ring
what
with
he
that
did.
team.
Yeah.
Was
Hey,
Dwayne
what about?
Wade
Hey,
not hurt?
hey! What about when he lost to Orlando? What about when he lost to Orlando?
Packed up and left. I gotta leave.
What about when he lost to
At
Orlando?
home. That's
That's right.
He said, "I owe Cleveland. I gave you a ring.
So-
I owe Cleveland.
So
Y'all got
But
no
remember, Jordan lost to Orlando as well.
Who did he come
All right.
Yeah,
Who did he come back to?
but he didn't lose to
Hey,
Rashard
hey,
Lewis,
TJ,
Orlando.
right?
What's
he
up?
lo-
Who did he come
remember,
back to?
Jordan lost to Orlando too with Pippen.
I ain't gotta say that, bro. They act like that didn't happen, so I'm not even gonna.
Well, it ain't like LeBron didn't lose to Orlando.
Dwight Howard was in his prime, bro.
Oh
Man, please, man. Oh man, you seriously? Well, what
and
was
it wasn't
JJ?
LeBron for it. He did everything he could.
Okay, what was JJ Barrell? JJ Barrell was in his prime too.
Huh?
Huh, Helen? JJ Barrell was in his prime too.
AD, let's have lunch with Westbrook. Let's sit down and have lunch together. Come on.
Y'all hate a player for being. Hold on. Y'all hate on a player for being about your business.
What
Though.
are we doing here? I don't want to play with you. I like you.
Listen though, they hating on him because he know how to. He's smarter than the players they watch play, bro. That's all that is. They hating because he's smarter than the players they watch play, bro.
Hey,
All
so
them dummies who stayed on them teams and didn't win no championships, they dumb for that.
Hey,
Brian wasn't gonna have
Oh,
his
my.
legacy like that. That's dumb.
so answer me this question. Answer me this question. Answer me
Y'all
this question.
sound crazy, bro. Y'all
Answer
would
me
say
this
y'all
question.
rather stay on losing teams than go click up with better players.
Answer me
That
this
sounds
question.
crazy to me, bro.
Answer me this question then. Why is the
I don't care what y'all
narrative?
think.
Why was the narrative that he make everybody else
If I
better
can get
than?
100 million here and 100 million there, but I'm gonna win championships, why would I stay on the losing team, bro?
Everybody wants to be friends.
Look, hey.
Yeah, everybody wants to be
Right
friends.
now.
He's right. I'm experiencing that coaching right now.
Yeah, everybody want to be
The
friends.
motivations are completely
It ain't nothing
different.
about that.
Nobody wants
Absolutely.
to be great anymore. They
No.
want the easy path.
Y'all comparing him to what?
They want to win, but not at the expense of a friendship, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
to me.
exactly.
That is crazy to me. That's why Jordan said he would never coach because he could never expect kids
Y'all
to
play,
have
but
the
listen, y'all
same
players,
mental
I ain't trying to
wiring
say y'all dumb,
and
but I
want
mean,
it
let
like
y'all
he
know
did.
Y'all had power,
That's
y'all
crazy.
didn't use.
That's where it
That's
starts.
what it. That's
That's where it starts, though.
y'all had power.
You
y'all
just
didn't
heard
use.
he just laid it out there.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Exactly
Hey,
how
the
it
truth
is.
hurt. They had power they didn't use. That's all that is.
Yeah. Oh man, stop. Hey, so-
That was up 3-1.
Hold on. Check this out. You rather, but listen, they ain't gonna complain about when a GM trade that player. They're gonna be mad that the GM traded him. I'm letting you know the difference, bro. These players got power and they know it.
I love this.
okay, so answer me this question. Why was it?
You left to go join them. 3-1.
I don't care about that. I'm talking about LeBron. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
We can talk about Westbrook and Westbrook said, I'm staying.
So
I
why
ain't
was the?
got nothing to do with Kevin Durant. I'm the
Okay.
Oh,
for LeBron James.
Oh man, you
He
need
did
to.
exactly what LeBron did.
Yeah, he did the same. He did the same thing.
He followed your man.
What's
Just
it?
They
blueprint.
want to play together.
Why? What's the problem? That's their legacy on the line, bro.
Bro, I'm not, listen.
Your legacy is created by the.
Man, listen, bro. Hey, listen, bro.
Hey, your
He stayed
legacy
here for
shouldn't be
10
at the
years,
expense of your
and
reputation.
they didn't get him not one great all-time player, nobody to play with. LeBron stayed here for 9 years straight, bro.
It was 7.
Whatever. They didn't give him nothing in them 7 years, bro. What did they give him?
But he make everybody else better though, right?
Answer the
That's-
question. You're always
that's-
saying
that's the
question,
narrative.
what a question, but y'all don't answer.
No,
that question.
but I've been asking that question before you kept talking. I said if the narrative is he make everybody
if you
else better.
LeBron, you gonna stay in Cleveland your whole career and don't go nowhere.
Hey, man.
Man, you
Hey.
Then
why come back?
and you gonna be Charles.
Then why
Barkley,
come
the
back?
joke of TNT every night.
Damian
Then-
Lillard.
You the
why
joke
come
of TNT
back?
every night because you didn't go click up when you should
Barkley
have.
had his chance when he was a team.
Then why come back?
Barkley went to Houston too, didn't he?
Then why come back?
Yeah.
Why
Barkley
come
was
back
old.
then?
When he old in Houston? When he done?
Him
No.
and Scottie
Why
too,
I'm talking
I
about
thought.
LeBron. Why come back to Cleveland then? Why leave
Hey,
it all and then
you
to
see
come
the
back? What
Rockets
you?
when he came back?
Right there in Miami. That's what I'm saying. He's chasing the Rock. He see the youth.
That's what I'm saying though. Why? Listen,
Play with them.
listen.
He
He couldn't have
Y'all
stayed
want
here.
him to stay with a broken down Dwayne Wade. He
couldn't have stayed here.
A broken down Dwayne
Y'all ain't
Wade.
saying the whole
Yeah, he talking crazy. He talking crazy. He talking
Dwayne
C.
Wade got
Raising.
hurt. When I'm telling you,
Now you didn't answer the question. Miami wasn't giving
I'm
him
giving you that.
preferential treatment that he was getting.
That's right. Pat Riley shut that
Wait.
down. Yep.
You couldn't have his way. Yeah, he wasn't getting his.
So he was bumping heads with the organization, right?
He couldn't have his way because he wanted to be baby.
They all baby.
Because they knew that he was going. They knew that he was going to bring Russell Westbrook there.
Baby, bro. And I wish y'all would
Yep.
lie, bro. Jordan went baby.
No.
Man, y'all sound crazy, bro.
Chicago.
Man.
No, hey, look at how he butted heads with Jerry
They did-
Reinsdorf
they did treat him
and
better than everybody else.
the general manager. Why do you think it was the last dance, TJ?
It's
Jerry
Jordan
Krause
fought
ruined
Yeah, he
the
should.
Bulls.
Yeah, he did. No,
Y'all
Jordan
did
wasn't.
that? Man, y'all sound crazy, bro. So LeBron started all the
First of
pampering.
all,
LeBron started all the babies.
different decades down there.
No, I'm saying with Jordan after Magic and when actually it started with Magic and Bird, they started making the league what it is. They made the player.
What
The
do you mean they
players
got drafted
took over
there?
The
What?
individual players.
The league was unreal, bro.
I'm not talking about through the cap. I'm
You
talking
wanna
about
be
the
getting
marketing. I'm talking about the marketing.
You want to get paid like that at the end of the 80s?
Bruh, it started with them, bruh.
And they didn't join each other to play with each other either.
Yep.
The players getting played.
They didn't join each other to play with
Who
each other
started
either.
The players getting played? It was a player. One player started getting somebody paid, bruh.
Dr. J.
That Weber era, that mid.
Dr. J.
It was Jordan.
It was Jordan.
No.
I mean, even
No.
Magic-
It was Dr. J.
Larry Bird had
They
one of the
just
biggest
sitting here
rookie
lying,
deals.
bro.
Dr.
They
J.
sitting here lying. They want the whole everything to be LeBron for, but it was players who got $100 million contracts before him.
All we said was,
Yeah, Pippen did with the Rockets.
Yeah, Garnett got 121 million in Minnesota.
Yeah, he did.
Allen
Okay.
Houston's
I
deal
bet
in
he
the
was
Knicks.
pampered too.
Stephon Marbury.
No, he wasn't.
Minnesota. Yeah. He wasn't
No,
doing
Garnett
that.
wasn't pampered at
Him
all.
and Marbury, man, they had
Y'all sound crazy, bro.
all
Yeah,
the
Garnett wasn't pampered.
things in the league of I want to play with my friends.
And what's
I
the
wanna play with the
and,
best-
and what's
I
the
wanna play
problem
the
with?
best player that's on the next team?
The next team.
It kills competitive balance. It's
Y'all
no
rather that
competitive
man
balance.
stay
I
where he was.
always want to play against the best. If they publicized and talked about him and he's the man, I want to play and show him up.
He ain't say he
I
want.
want to play against you. That was us.
Oh yeah, he did say it. He said I'm the best player in the world.
That was us.
He said I'm the best player in the world.
When LeBron left, who won that championship?
They did.
Who was they?
When he left where? When he
Jordan.
left-
I mean,
when he left
LeBron
where?
didn't win that first year.
No. I said when he left. The year he left, who won that
The year he
championship?
left Cleveland?
Yeah. Boston and then Lakers, right?
No,
Boston won that
no.
year?
no.
It was the Boston and Lakers because he left after.
No, because he won the second year. LeBron won the second year.
I'm talking about the year he left. Who won the championship? The year.
Boston, the Lakers, yeah.
Boston, then the Lakers. Did he join any one of them teams?
No.
I'm just asking for.
He wanted to
So
No,
was
because
them
he
not the
couldn't-
two
he-
best teams in the
Because he
league?
couldn't join them teams.
No, he could have.
That's why he was
No,
doing
he
the
couldn't
banana
have.
boat. He was on the banana boat.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he was on the banana boat. He was on the banana boat. Yeah, that's right.
Another part against LeBron being a GOAT, though, the fact that a lot of people that had championships in this era of quote unquote dominance. Look at all the people that got championships: Steph, Kawhi, Giannis.
Oh, thank
He
you.
played
Uh-oh.
20
Thank you.
You can't be the GOAT if you didn't dominate your era.
Thank you. How can you be the GOAT if you
Yeah,
didn't
you had the
dominate your era?
Lakers, you had the Celtics, you had the Pistons, you had
Thank
the
you.
Bulls.
They had the longest
Then you
time.
had the Lakers again. Then
How
you had
can
the
you be
Pistons
the-
again. Then you had the Spurs.
Yeah. How can you be the GOAT if you didn't dominate your era?
I'm not talking about the 20 years. I'm talking about the 2010.
You talking about his individual prime?
Yeah.
Okay, now hold on. When was your individual prime?
We can go
Because
like,
he averaged 37 in his third season.
we can
That's
go-
crazy right there.
Yeah, but
So
I
as an
say- you
individual,
let me finish?
hold
I'm
on, as
telling
an
you, I said
individual,
the late 80s to mid 90s.
he got his
That
ass
was the
whooped.
prime.
He ain't win championships in 80.
Man,
He ain't win none.
89 he won a championship.
No, 90.
90, okay. Still though.
93.
Still though. 90s, you were still in the prime of the 90s.
Okay,
Early
but
90s.
you just told me ain't nobody win, but I know 3 teams who won in his
But don't
prime.
matter. My point is, in LeBron's prime, plenty of people don't won championships. Jordan didn't. Flat out.
Hey, listen,
Three-
and I'll
three
tell you
teams
something. Hold on,
won
I'll tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something
Hey,
else about
what's the
Jordan.
one between?
Hold on, let me tell you something else about Jordan era. When, hey, listen. When Jordan started winning championships,
No, in the 80s, bro.
listen. Let me tell you this.
Yo,
When
can't
Jordan
not
started
count
winning
him. He played
championships,
14 years, yo.
listen.
He won 6 rings.
Hey,
So
hey.
8 years,
Hello.
I never seen him other than him.
But Jordan,
Hello?
what Jordan started
Hello.
Let them go.
Listen,
He lost when he came back from baseball.
Because he came back from baseball.
Oh my God, man, y'all is crazy, man.
listen. Hey, listen. When Jordan started winning championships,
All right, what about the
he
Wizards?
didn't lose.
What about when he was on the Wizards?
Dude, how many years he was
was
away
done.
from the game? He was done.
No, he was on the court. He wasn't done. He was playing. He was playing basketball.
He had Kwame Brown.
Oh Lord, don't even go
So
there.
what would you say, Barbershop? We gotta go.
I said once Jordan started winning championships, he didn't lose one and then win two and lose three and then win one. Once he started winning on his championship, see, that's why I don't like when people compare finals
Only that
to first
45
rounds.
season.
Compare finals, compare apples to apples, compare finals to finals.
Remember,
Do
45
that.
isn't
Stop
23.
comparing finals to first rounds.
Why? Because it helped your argument?
No,
That's why?
compare finals to finals.
No, I'm comparing basketball to
Compare
basketball.
finals to
When
compare
you
the
in
finals to
playoffs,
finals.
it's win or go home, period, bro.
Okay, but
went
when he-
home 8
When he
years,
got to
bruh.
the finals, what was his record in the
He,
finals?
it don't matter. But he lost in the playoffs where it's win or go home.
Did he lose in the finals?
Detroit was tearing him up.
Did he lose in the
Detroit was whooping
finals?
his butt. They was
Remember,
whooping,
he had to go through Boston first. You had all.
they was
Yep.
whooping his butt too, wasn't it?
Did he lose in the finals?
So he got his butt whooped.
So he learned. He got better.
Yeah, he went like
Brian
6
didn't learn to
games
get
that
better.
year. Remember
Y'all
that?
didn't
Thank
give
you.
him no time
I want
to
to say,
learn
what was
to
it,
get better.
84?
Okay,
He
Yeah.
went.
LeBron got a 3-2.
No, he ain't got a free.
He got a 2.
Did he lose in the finals?
That's what I'm saying.
He won one more back.
6
to back.
rings.
Big deal.
Did he lose in the finals?
Michael got 3 3-peats. I mean, 2 3-peats.
Okay. LeBron got 4 rings. What's going on? And he and,
I got 6 up
Yeah.
here, and LeBron got 4 down here. I mean, I'm just saying.
Kobe got 5.
other
Yeah,
so if
yeah.
we-
Kobe
now
got
listen,
5.
let me
Kobe
ask y'all
got
something.
5.
Let me
Kobe
ask
got
y'all something.
5.
If we take all rings away, who career is better?
Jordan.
How? Oh my God, I'm gone, bro.
Hear me
I'm,
out.
now, Doug, before you go, take all rings away, who career is better?
How can you take away something that actually happened?
Got 5-time MVP.
Right.
Yep.
That's political. But go ahead.
Oh man, stop it!
Man.
You need to
That's
stop,
it.
man.
I
You
know
need
he
to
didn't
stop.
pull
What
that
we going
card.
about here? You're not going about individual awards. What are we going about?
No, I just said you take championships.
He got more.
Yo, boy played 14 years. My dude still playing. His year 20, man.
Man, you just count that.
Still don't got
Because of
enough.
load
He just
management.
averaged 30 last year.
You spent $1 billion a year on his body. You know what I'm saying?
He's controlled his whole team and
Thank you.
multiple,
From
ruined
start to
multiple
finish.
franchises, left him in peril, and
Hey,
still
can-
don't have what Jordan got. Come
Hey,
on, man.
hey, how many times has LeBron played 82 game seasons?
Once.
He ain't play against crackheads though.
I don't care. How many times has he played an 82 game season?
He did it one time.
Oh,
But
okay.
that don't get you
you
nowhere.
but you bragging about 18 years? Yeah, you can play 18 years when you ain't played but 82 game season, but once.
I said 20.
Oh, it don't matter.
Yo, boy took off for 2 years because he had a gambling addiction and his daddy got killed.
How many times did LeBron play an 82 game
Yo,
season?
boy took off a whole 2 years.
He left after being on top though, after winning 3 of them things. What the hell are you talking about?
And came back and got flushed. No, add that he got flushed in the second round by
Hey,
Max.
hey,
Playing fucking baseball, he wasn't even in basketball shape. What you mean, man?
Hey, he scored 65 at the court.
If it wasn't
Hey,
for
how
the
many-
baseball
hey,
lockout, he would have been in Bo Jackson.
Hey, hey,
hey, how many times did Jordan get swept in the finals?
huh?
Huh, Helen? How many times did Jordan get swept in the finals?
How many times he played a Golden State Warriors team with all them?
How many times did he get swept in the finals?
With all them All Stars?
How many times did he get swept in
How
the
many
finals?
Hall of Famers he played against in the playoffs?
Thank you.
But he never got swept in a first round, bro.
How many times did he get swept in the finals?
You got swept in the first round, bro.
Okay, being swept in the first round.
To
No,
one of
that
the
means
greatest
the
teams of
caliber
all
of players
time.
played
It's
against
the
in
who
first
behind it.
was way
It's not
superior
Dwight
to
Thank
Howard
Bowser.
and Rashard
Thank you.
Lewis. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Like, come on,
Thank
it's
you.
the who.
How many times did he get swept in the finals?
Man, I know he got swept in that first round like 3 times.
The first round and the finals is two different things. People play for the finals. They don't
DJ,
play for
that-
first
that
round.
Boston
Got to the
team
playoffs,
was
though.
Yeah,
loaded with
played
Hall
for
of
the first
Famers.
round.
Playoffs in his rookie year.
How many times did Jordan get swept in the finals?
Bruh,
Man, answer the question.
Jordan at 22, did he get to the final?
Jordan at 22. No,
Oh, but
saying,
LeBron,
I'm saying
LeBron,
he
was still in college.
Jordan got to the playoffs though. LeBron did.
man, Brian got to the finals with nobody at 22, bro.
He didn't go to college. He didn't go to college.
That's not a
You said what?
He didn't go to college.
And he had a bunch
He
of first
still
round
was
draft picks
22.
with him.
He
It's
didn't go
not
to.
his fault. Don't see this how y'all do, bro. Y'all making it a bad thing that he was that good. That he came out of college.
No. But you making it
Your
seem
boy
you make.
Jordan couldn't have came out of college. Jordan couldn't have came out of college, bro.
Oh
That's
my
just a fact.
gosh.
He wasn't good
Okay.
enough.
Okay. All right. Got you.
Maybe
All right,
he
got
was,
you.
because there was a bunch of crackheads back then, bro.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad
Got you.
Doherty on the
Yeah. How many times did he get swept in the finals?
Oh, those North Carolina teams.
This is what we do every time.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. This is what you do every time. You don't
This
answer
is
the
what we do
question.
every time.
You don't answer the question that you want expected to get answered.
This is what we do every time, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, shout out to the fellas. We getting ready to get out of here. Yeah. This
Y'all
is a
need
real
to get
good.
out of here.
Yeah. This is a real good. Tell the fellas I appreciate them for weighing in on this one. You know what I mean? I'm glad I was able to throw the Brett Favre thing.
And
in
it's,
there, so
hey,
at least-
Double J, it's always 1 on 10, bro. And I hold my own every time.
No, you
feel
don't.
me?
No, you
Every
don't. We
time.
just no, we don't. No, you don't. We just feel
I be
sorry
getting
for you.
with- Hey, I be getting with them, boy.
We just feel sorry for you, man, to tell you the
The
truth.
whole locker room.
Yeah, we just feel sorry for you to tell you the truth, though.
I'm going against people who said Karl Malone ain't even a top 10 power forward, bro. So
Well, you
know
didn't
I
have
ain't
him.
tripping, bro.
You didn't have him as your top 5.
Yeah, you
in
had
the finals.
Giannis.
What are you talking about? You had Giannis.
Giannis is still in my top 5. What are you talking about?
You didn't listen.
You didn't have
changed-
Karl Malone either.
Yeah, you didn't have Karl Malone either.
No. I switched it because I forgot about Karl Malone. I traded him
okay.
for Barkley.
Okay, so
traded
you-
him for Barkley.
So you was having one of my.
see,
So wait a
you
minute.
had-
So you think
See,
Karl Malone is better
I
than
knew the
Giannis?
era of my ways, though. I knew
So
I
you
was
think
tripping.
You think
You
Karl
think
Malone?
Karl Malone's better than
You
Giannis?
think y'all Karl Malone better than Giannis? Yeah,
No,
exactly.
not for my flavor. No. Not
But you
for
have
my
him
power
ranked
forward.
higher.
Huh?
You said you
Huh,
switched
Helen.
Barkley, who was
You know, you
3,
saying-
and you have Giannis at 5.
So I got Duncan.
Yep.
Then I got Giannis, KG.
Oh.
I got Duncan, Giannis, KG. That's my top 3 right there. Then I got Dirk and Malone.
But, okay, but why you take? So you took Barkley off?
Yeah, he's 6.
yeah.
He's 6. That ain't a big ball.
Oh my gosh. Barkley and Malone, did neither one of them win a finals? Neither one.
Right, that's why they 4. That's why they 5 and 6.
But Barkley is 4. Barkley is he one of the 4 players only have 20,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and some thousand assists. Malone ain't even got that.
He's 6. Sorry.
But didn't you talk about scoring and points and all of that? Barkley is
He
one
said
of 4
two-way.
players. One of 4 players to have those acumens, but he below Malone.
Malone got the second most points all time, bro. Well, he got 3rd.
Barkley is one of 4 players in NBA history. In the history, going all the way back to before you and I was born. In history, one of 4 players to have those to be in a trifecta, but he below Malone because Malone is the one got better than him in one area.
He got an MVP too.
Barkley got an MVP too.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, that's my top 5. You have
Really?
because you got Debo. You got Debo in your top 5. You got Debo in your top 5. You can't talk to me, bro.
I'm saying based on what you said.
I don't care about what you talking about, bro.
Based on what you
Debo in
said.
his top 5, he can't talk to me, bro.
I said based on
the
what,
whole locker room.
based on what you said. Your criteria. Based on your
Look at
criteria.
my boy sleep right now. He got Debo in his top 5. He can't talk to me, cuz.
Hey,
Ain't nobody over here can deal with that.
No.
hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm going
He said
based
who?
off.
He's got Peanuts love for the
I-
opposite for
I said
Zebo.
I'm going
This
off of
guy.
your criteria.
Well,
You
okay,
the
go
one
ahead.
You're based on your criteria when we start.
No, for real. How you ain't got Bosch? You got Bosch in there over him? Because he definitely over Zach Randolph.
Oh, based on your criteria, you said all about points.
No,
and
I never
impact.
said that. I never said that. Bro.
You did say that. Oh, I'm gonna play this back. I promise you, I'm gonna play this back. when we was talking about Rodman, you said, man, I'm taking a dude that can put up points over a dude that rebound all day. I want the points.
Yeah.
Okay, then. And then you said
I
impact.
don't care if a dude can rebound. Man, if he can't put
You
the
said
ball in the
impact.
hole, bro, I don't
Did
want
you
him
not
in
say
my top
impact?
five.
Did you not
Rodman
say
ain't in my
impact?
top 5, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Top
Did you
10,
not say
maybe.
impact?
He not getting in there off rebounds, bro.
No, did you say impact? What Charles Barkley did, being in the trifecta, 104 players, is more of an impact than what Karl Malone did. This based off your.
And I also told you that 5 seed. That's my preference right there. I told you that. So run.
Oh, that's your preference. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, that's your preference.
Berkeley
Okay.
6'4", bro. Who he about to check in this era? Nobody.
And that's all the more reason he should be in the top 5 because he did it undersized.
Man,
He
he's
accomplished
6'4",
all
bro.
of that undersized.
I don't even see a position for him right now.
Oh man. Oh, so now we going back to positionless basketball. So he could play in this era.
No, on the bench.
Barkley?
Depending on my team, bro.
Are you?
It depends on who else on my team, bro. He's 6'4". He's not playing power forward right now, bro. He gotta check Giannis. That's not happening, bro. He's not scoring on Giannis or nothing, bro.
Man, Barkley used to check Shaq. What is you saying?
Well, Shaq was butt back then or something. I ain't see that, bro. It couldn't have been.
Barkley used to check Shaq, man.
I know. I'm pretty sure he averaged 42, man.
Man, Barkley used to check centers, man. What is you saying, man?
And that's what I'm telling you, bro. They was trash. There's a lot of crackheads you told me about earlier in the show, bro.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, I got you. All right.
When he
so
drafted in 84, 83 or something.
85. So Karl Malone is one of them crackheads too?
He's strong like one.
Oh, okay. But you over here bragging about him getting ready to be something about the
Every
all-time
once in a
score.
while, you get a unique crackhead, bro.
Oh, okay.
You be a crackhead,
Hey, Spencer
you get
Haywood was a bad dude, and he was on it.
Yeah, Spencer Haywood. He was more unique.
You just told me Lawrence Taylor, right, was
Yeah,
crackhead,
yeah.
right? And he arguably the best defensive player of all time.
Michael Irvin, well, that was Coke.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My boy down in
tomato
LA,
tomorrow.
I got him right there, bro.
Lawrence Taylor? Ain't he like 50 sacks ahead of that man?
Who?
Lawrence Taylor?
No, I'm talking about
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, though.
Man.
Man, but he's going against crackheads, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
crackhead against crackhead. You feel me?
Yeah, you need to go ahead and sign off. Yeah, we done, man. Oh my gosh, whoever that lone survivor is out there that stayed with us on the viewing side. We appreciate it. Man, we 2 hours and 25 minutes in, man. I'm getting out of here,
It was a
man.
good show, man. I got a lot of perspective. I went 1 on 10, but it's cool.
No.
It was WrestleMania. That's all.
No, not absolutely. It wasn't. Listen, they just felt
Sorry
sorry
about
for
a
you, man.
handicap match.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, real quick. Hold on. Real quick, since we on here about to end up. Best wrestler of all time, man. We said WrestleMania. I got Stone Cold, then I got The Rock number 2.
The Undertaker.
All right, I'll see you later,
Yeah,
dog.
you said WrestleMania, yeah. 25 and 1?
He top 5. Undertaker top 5. He not top 3, man.
The Undertaker?
Hulk Hogan?
That's debatable.
You feel what
I
I'm
like
saying?
Hogan a lot too, but that's debatable. I probably go Stone Cold. Stone Cold's up there.
I got The Rock because
Shit,
that era was so crazy.
Shawn Michaels too was up there. Shawn Michaels top 3.
Stone,
Man,
I mean, Undertaker
man.
top like 7, bro.
Man, Undertaker. Man, are you serious?
He being disrespectful, Jay.
Yeah, he being disrespectful.
So
The
who
Undertaker?
hold on. So this, you can go airless on this. Go ahead. Who you got?
Who I got what?
Top 5.
The Undertaker definitely in there.
I don't have a problem with that.
Triple H.
Triple H.
I'll take Roman Reigns right now to tell you the truth.
Roman? No, man.
Come on, man. See,
That's
he
what
a
I
homer.
said.
He a homer on that one, man. Ain't he
I
from
mean,
here?
you know, my daughter got me hip to him. I like Roman Reigns. I ain't gonna lie. No, for real, Hulk Hogan.
No, I think he from
One nigga went to St. Ed's.
Roman Reigns from here, ain't he?
Yeah.
Who did
Money, what's his name? Money.
Roman Reigns from
Ted
Cleveland?
DiBiase? You talking about Ted DiBiase?
No, not Ted DiBiase.
You said Money something.
Oh yeah.
I'll take Hulk Hogan. Triple H definitely. Man, you got to give me Ric Flair.
Triple
Though.
H, he ain't
You got to give me Ric
I'ma
Flair.
tell
Yeah,
you
no
why,
Triple
though.
H. I love D-Generation X, but no, I can't do it.
Triple
You
H
gotta-
can't be top 5.
No.
Why can't? What you mean?
Because he is in the middle of the Stone Cold Rock era, and he didn't hold a candle to them, bro. Like he couldn't do
Man,
I'm putting Randy Orton in there.
after though.
Randy he was the face of WWE. Everything. He was the face.
Yeah, I feel like Triple H is like automatically excluded.
Yeah, what?
He top 10
I'm
though.
putting Hogan in there.
Yeah, you got to put
Shawn
Hogan
Michaels
in there.
top 10 too. I don't know the list though. I know I got Stone Cold and The Rock.
What about
The Rock
Mick
number
Foley for all those different
You can
characters?
argue
He had
number
Cactus
one.
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah. Mick Foley. What about Brock Lesnar?
He
No,
wasn't there long
man.
enough.
Brock was.
What-
You know why I don't got him up there? Is because what's it called?
Sting.
Goldberg got to be top. He top 10, bro.
Yeah, Goldberg definitely. What
'Cause
about
he
the
had-
Ultimate
he had
Warrior?
the
What about
best
the
streak
Ultimate
You
Warrior?
got Bret Hart, Sting. The
What about
Goldberg
the
got
Ultimate
the
Warrior?
longest streak ever. No, I'm talking about undefeated.
What about the Ultimate Warrior?
His record though. Like
What about
in-
Randy?
in
What about
main
Macho
event.
Man Savage?
Macho Man, that's back day. But hey, no, he top 20.
Yeah, give me
Ric
Ric.
Flair, hey,
yeah.
matter of fact, you might have to put Ric Flair in the top 5 on some respect.
Yeah. What about
Yeah, I'm just-
Cowboy Bob Orton in there? I think it,
Yeah,
What
wrestling, that's a hard debate though.
Did
Let's
they
fight
did
those
they say?
up too.
Did anybody say?
Man, no, bro.
Matt Hardy.
They ain't.
The
You
Hardy
talking about
Boys.
tag team? Then you talking about tag team? Hey, if I say tag team, my
you throw-
favorite.
hey, Eddie Guerrero was in there.
I got Lex Luger and.
Oh, is he?
Bro.
What was the Heartbreak was in
Bret and Owen Hart. Bret and Owen Hart.
Oh yeah, the Hart Dynasty.
Oh, I gotta go, yo. My phone dead, and I'm about to get
Yeah,
a whooping.
yeah.
Oh,
I
man,
know
we're
you
gonna
about to
have
get a
to stay
whooping
at
for
the
not
table
raising
that
your
one.
hands. Yeah. Well,
Good
anyway, man.
episode,
Tell it.
though.
Yeah. Tell
Y'all got
everybody
me
on that
sweat my
side.
firm out and everything, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dad,
yeah.
don't come back here on that bull crap no more, man. Talking about LeBron, bro. I don't want no problems, man. You steal my security.
Yeah. Anyway, and on that
All
note,
right,
we
y'all.
leave you all without a quote. Tell everybody on that side, we said good looking out. We glad they was joined. This was a good one right here. It was worth the 2 hours and 25,000 minutes. It sure enough was. It's been fun, but we got to
It's
run.
Ric Flair for me. Woo.
Yeah. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday at 9 on the PM side. We might as well go on 9 like we always do right here on the yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course YouTube. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know, the little bell, the little ding ding right there. We'd be much obliged. And if that don't work, y'all can Google it. For my man's Double J, TJ, Peanut, Ray, Doug, all the folks in the locker room, my man D-Runk and all the folks that weighed in, Mrs. Alva and everybody else. Yeah, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop Jay, and you've been listening to the Shop Report for 25 hours. And we say thank you. Did I just say that again? And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, I'm tired. It's late. Come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla.